Did they make fun of the lack of racial angle or no?
No, not enough.
Of course, why would
No, and that's like the biggest part of it.
Pretend they are by doing that.
Colin Quinn. Have you noticed this Broadview security commercial and
I haven't.
The lack.
I don't see race.
You don't. There's a complete lack of reality in this thing.
That's unbelievable.
Every time it is a white woman with maybe her little daughter, something like that,
in a really nice neighborhood, like this guy said,
neighborhood,
5-bedroom house,
and there is evil whitey man kicking in the door, and thank God the alarm goes off, and there's a nice African American gentleman on the other end saying, "Can I get you help, ma'am? Can I get you help?
Can I help you?"
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Akiva.
What's your address, man? You better calm down. I can't hear you. What about but it's been like that forever.
Akiva, what do you have?
But anyway, the best part of the commercial, though, is that they have a bunch of different people burst into the door. Like, you never murder you. It could be your rabbi, and this guy bursts into the door, and, like, her grandfather is also attacking her, and, like, they just go through all these
I saw that one. It was just everybody bursting through the door.
Everybody but a black guy.
Yeah, well, of course.
Yeah, exactly. But the black guy.
That's a little weird. All right, Akiva, thank you. I appreciate that.
It's infuriating that it gets to that point. It's like, why? Why not show a black guy just busting in?
Because we're in the middle of the world's longest apology.
Is that God damn, is that true?
That is funny.
The world's longest.
When does it end, though?
The 40-year apology.
It just goes on and on. All right.
That's funny.
The guy's in office. He's the president. Haven't we reached the point? No. Aren't we done? Are we done?
Apparently you don't realize the pleasure. I wish Keith was in here right now to explain the pleasure that black people get out of this.
Yeah. Oh, they must. Yeah.
It's a bunch of whiteys sitting there going, let's make it a white. It's been going on forever. I remember years ago. I remember when I was a kid. And they would always have the robber would be like a guy that looked, when they wanted to get edgy, they'd make him look like Anthony.
Yes.
Like one of those hats from the 1950s. Yeah. Only unshaven. And then like in movies, like in Death Wish 1 was like, but Death Wish 2, they had guys with bandanas, but it was like the one white male model with the bandana and then one black.
And the black guy was Lawrence Fishburne.
It was an interracial gang, right?
Yeah, it was an interracial gang dancing in the park.
Had an Asian, a black, a white guy.
Yeah,
Hispanic.
even the first one with Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
Jeff Goldblum was the first one, yeah.
Goddamn Rich Cunt.
Rich
Jeff
Cunt.
Goldblum.
I kill Rich Cunt. And he, like, pops her on the head.
It's unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
It's unbelievable.
You're right.
It's unbelievable.
It's unbelievable. I can't believe it. But it is. It's just there's no reality in commercials. Any commercial that features black people has to feature them in a very positive light. It's got to be very positive.
Well, yeah. The only movie I saw was I saw two movies that were like cop movies in Brooklyn's Finest, which they actually had real black. They had like black criminals from East New York because the director's black. If the director's black, they can have black criminals.
You can do it.
If the director's white,
yeah,
then they have to make it multiracial guy.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, there's a commercial about a little black family, and I'm sure this happens, but they're never seen in a negative light on commercials.
Did that hurt you to say?
Yes,
that was hilarious.
It pained me.
This happy black family. I'm sure it happens. They know.
That pains him to say that. but it's setting up for something ugly. You watch.
There's a commercial out there right now where it's a rainy day.
Yeah.
And there's a African American family, and the father is helping his two young children make Rice Krispies treats with the marshmallows, and they're having a great little time in the house and everything. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
How about the
Rice Krispie treats under the North Face with the Korean guy chasing them out of the store? Anyway.
Under the North.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen.
But it's like, how about the fact that a large portion of the black community, there is no father in the family.
Well, I don't think they want to emphasize that in a commercial.
That's not going to help sell whisk, Anthony.
Apparently they don't.
They're trying to sell product.
But I am looking at it going,
why don't they have them selling product?
Yo, some product. I'm looking at it saying this is not an accurate depiction. I'm sure it's a depiction of some family somewhere. It's great.
Right.
You know, fun and dandy.
Family somewhere.
Somewhere. But I would rather see a little more realism in my commercials.
We got a guy that works for Sloman. Let's get to the bottom of
really?
this. Yeah. Do you really work for Sloman Shield there, Stephen?
I certainly do, boys.
All right.
I've been with Sloman's for about 10 years. Colin, by the way, Lion of the Decade, world's longest apology. And your calls sound great.
Nice.
I can actually hear you this time I've called in. Most of those commercials, I won't say all of them, but most of those commercials are actually done by the upper management. Like the commercial with the lady and guy sitting in bed, that's one of the muckety mucks and his wife laying in bed.
So they don't even.
So they're just cheap.
Yeah, they don't even.
No, he wants to be in a commercial. It's even more sickening.
Yes.
He's like, hey, honey.
Yes.
She's like, why don't we do it? You're right.
I used to have to film local commercials, and if you put the guy that owned the business in the commercial, he loved it every time.
Right, they love it.
That was the little secret. Just get him in his own commercial, and then he would buy a ridiculous schedule because he wanted to see himself on TV.
I could see that for hey, come to Bob's Discount Furniture.
Yeah, like those guys in Long Island. Remember those guys in Long Island that used to have that?
It was just awful.
Remember the two brothers? Come down.
Yeah. Come down. Or the guy that owned the fish store. He come walking out with his big fucking Groucho Marx mustache.
You know what's someone I think it was last night tweeted. It's called Most Racist Commercial. It's a local commercial out of how do you say Van Nuys?
Van Nuys, California.
Van Nuys, California. It's a guy. Look at our fucking commercial. All right, get the fuck out of here.
Wonderful. With our fat girl.
She was sexy.
Yeah. Well, you know,
That is great.
See, we
By
did
the way,
commercials
guys,
too there, Colin. Yeah. Yes, Stephen.
I'm sorry, guys. I didn't want to talk over you. It is your show.
Oh, thank you.
I lied. Your phone sounded like shit.
Still? Supposedly they tweaked it the last couple of days. All right, whatever. Hey, Danny, if you can find it, Most Racist Commercial. It's for mattresses. And it makes the point you guys are making. This guy makes fun of everybody except blacks. Jews, Indians. I'm trying to remember all the races.
Yeah, I've seen
this
that guy.
This guy, thank you.
I don't know. And Maury's wigs don't come off.
That's not a commercial, is it really?
Can't be.
Mafia.
That's not real.
Well, I mean, obviously he's probably mocking those local commercials, but the fact is he made fun of everyone except for
blacks. Yeah. Right, even when he mocks the commercial, he's afraid.
He was too scared to
follow that
through
in there.
So, yeah. What's up, Colin? You good?
Maury jumping in the
Oh,
pool.
I'm grand. I like coming right in when you guys are really hitting the racial stuff.
Hey, yeah.
Well, we got some Scorch for you, so don't worry.
Oh, good.
We got some Scorch.
I want Scorch, and I want to hear Dice Kelly.
Dice Kelly, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Request.
You got requests?
And I heard there's a guy that you love.
Who?
That comes in. You have a new guest?
Who? Tell me.
Chipperson or something?
Chipper.
I heard he's a real knee slapper.
He's a
Jimmy says you love Chip.
It's not loving. It's beyond. It's like it's so. It makes me revulsed.
He does it at the cellar, right?
Yes,
It's infuriating.
disgusting.
Yeah.
But I'm a fan. I can't jealous. I had the whole place cracking up to see Colin over there going, I'm going to write this stuff down.
It really makes people sick.
I did it for William Stevenson last night. It was like he was punched in the stomach. It's like a physical assault on comics. Yeah, he was horrified.
It really is an assault.
Yeah.
For the first time, I don't know what to do with that.
Yeah, he's just.
In all these years of radio, it stops me in my tracks.
Yeah,
It stops everyone.
I don't know what to do with that. Usually you can work around something. I don't know what
I don't
to
know, you can keep staring and paint a picture or something.
See? There's nowhere to go with it.
What do you do, Colin? You've been around. What do you do with that? What do you do?
No, you're right. Chip, you can't do anything with.
No.
Chip.
Oh, here's the 30 Rock Sloman Shield line.
Oh, okay.
So
Seal.
So everyone's on this damn Sloman Shield thing, huh?
You will not believe what just happened to me. A guy on the subway just called me a biggledy-boo.
What's a biggledy-boo? It's an 18th century word for dark-skinned Moor. I've learned the word black in every language, just so I know when to be offended. Russian, Cherny. Korean, Hung-in. Dolphin?
Well, I'm sure it was just an isolated incident.
Nah, I'm telling you, .com, old school racism is back.
How can racism be back when we elected a black president?
Barry Bonds is the one who brought it back.
So you're saying that racism is back because white people no longer feel sorry for us?
Hey, something's going on. You know what I seen last night? A Slovin Shield commercial with a black burglar.
That's not good.
Come to think of it, I saw a white judge on Law and Order last night. Oh yeah, it's back on.
Yeah, see, that's because it's all black judges.
You
obviously.
will only see a black female judge. The big sassy fat black female judge will sit down. Not in my court, you ain't. And she's all sassy, like she went to law school and the judge, but she's still like, not in my courtroom.
Right. Well, 30 Rock shows the black criminal. SNL made fun of it. Did not show the black criminal. They went with another angle.
Yeah.
So, same fucking network though. By the way.
I don't know. I don't know. I just get very angry. I get very angry. I'm really a racist.
Why? It's the white people that are writing that stuff. Groveling.
Exactly.
Groveling. Apologizing.
We've learned that. I didn't know that.
We grovel.
I've learned that from you guys.
I wrote a commercial. Nobody wanted to do it. It was for like a burglar commercial.
What was
yeah?
it? How'd that work?
It was like where the guy, it's a black guy.
Yeah.
And there's a white woman in there, and he's staring at her through the window. And she said, "Quit staring at me, boy."
It's good so far, but where does it go?
Yeah.
What's that? He goes, "I'm hungry," and he holds up a Snickers.
Snickers.
But meanwhile, the commercial is for Sloman Shields.
Yeah, exactly. He stole her Snickers. I'm hungry.
All right, remember we got along with Coop. Coop's back.
Oh, no.
Shit.
Coop in Queens. What's up, Coop? You're on with Colin Quinn as well. Colin's in studio.
I think Coop agrees, by the way.
Yeah, go ahead, Coop.
What's up? Why does any of this shit even matter? Who gives a fuck if the lawyer is black or the criminal is white?
Because
I'd like to see
Go ahead.
I'd like to see a little realism and have the bad guy be black every so often.
All black guys are black. Excuse me, all black guys.
No, I said at times it would be nice sometimes to see the black guy kicking in the door and a black guy in the house. How about a black guy in the house and he's selling a little weed? And look, I watched First 48. I know how this works.
you know why it matters, Coop, why it bothers me? Because I don't care if there's a black criminal. Because he can't hear us on the phone.
Yeah, Coop, your phone sucks. We're going to have to do this another time.
your phone stinks.
It's horrible.
You're looking at the world through melanin-tinted eyes.
All right.
It bothers me because it's symbolic of a culture where we will get in trouble for saying something off color by the same phony fucks that are writing these commercials will vilify you for doing a racial joke when all they're doing is hiding their fucking racism with these stupid commercials. It's silly. That's why it annoys me.
Exactly.
I don't care like we need more black criminals. It's not about that.
All right.
No, but the point is people spend millions of dollars every year trying to make things authentic on TV.
Oh, yeah.
And then when it comes down to, like, the Crips are led by Greg Kinnear,
Hey, Keith's coming in at 8:30. We should play.
Oh, man.
8:30. It was 8 o'clock.
Oh, 8 o'clock?
Yeah.
No, Colin was supposed to be 8, Keith at 8:30. I don't know, whatever. Whenever he shows up is fine, but we got Scorch audio that I definitely want to focus on a little bit before Keith gets here. Because then it's going to get too crowded and we're not going to be able to get this
Besides,
audio.
Keith sounds like the Black Scorch. Scorch. Keith ain't showing up. I saw him last night.
Philly.
No? He went back to Philly.
No, but he's just like, what time is this thing tomorrow? I go, I said 8 o'clock. Where is it? I was like, you're not coming. Where is it?
What a dope.
You know how many times we've had him booked on the show and I'm like,
Asking
what are
me
you
outside
doing?
the cellar. Where is it?
I know he's got a good gig with Wanda now, but come on, do some radio with
Yeah,
us.
exactly. Come
We do all right ourselves here.
Keith is a bum.
Where's Sam? Because Sam helps us out with the Scorch.
I know.
You love Scorch?
Sam's worked with Scorch.
Do you want to do this, Colin? You love Scorch, we figured.
I do.
And you know he's doing this this public access TV show now, right?
No.
Oh, yeah. He does a public access TV show where he brings the magic that is Scorch to the screen.
That could be good.
And how he does this, he buys time on a station, an infomercial,
Right.
And then sets up a little deck.
But he doesn't. But he makes believe that he's just syndicated around the world.
Yeah.
With his little show out of Manchester.
Let's see what the man's got going.
Scorch.
Oh, he's in Manchester. That's right.
That's right. Sam,
Manch Vegas.
are we explaining this correctly? What else could you add to this for Colin?
Yeah, well, Scorch has he's syndicated in 90 cities.
90 cities.
What? That's what he said.
He says
That's what he says.
And also-
See, Scorch is a compulsive liar.
Also, London, England.
London, England, Colin.
Look at
You're not in
Grandma's
London,
little
England.
bureau he's got there.
Yeah.
He's got a little fucking...
That's actually a nice end table.
And his staff is completely contributing nothing on air.
useless.
Nothing.
Except for
One thing
Nick.
about Manchester, New Hampshire, they have some nice furniture.
They got nice
Yeah, they're
furniture.
known for that.
We should go antiquing up there, Colin.
We really should.
You and I, man. Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Maybe you bought it at Bernie and Phil's. Oh, Bernie.
I used to love the Bernie and Phil.
That's right, Phil. Dr. Phil, I had a nightmare. What did you dream, Bernie? That I was banging your stretched out pussy
Trust me.
on this couch.
You're laughing at Boston. This
Oh,
is very
yeah.
local, Colin.
Please.
Very local. He just did some radio for Framingham.
Right there for fucking Natick. Natick is cracking
No,
up.
Dad, I was in there.
Natick is just howling right
There-
now.
People on Route 9 are crashing their cars.
Have I ever
They can't
introduced you to
believe
my
how
friend?
accurate that
How about
is.
my friend from Medford?
Medford.
You know what, dude? I grew up in Medford, but now I'm in the Big Apple. You know what, dude? Dreams come true. Boom, one day you decide, boom, I'm going to move. I get you
Sales
coffee.
consultants can help them build the room of their dreams.
And we'll deliver
Just
it
Sloman
the next
Shields?
day.
Catalog styles
Bernie
of
and
next day
Phil.
delivery. I like that.
You got to find a better one than
Happens
this.
all the time. I'm at the supermarket.
You got to get the old.
I'm at Shaw's.
What's wrong with that?
The old couple.
I was at Shaw's when I all of a sudden
I
realized.
bought today.
Oh, a black
and they'll
person.
deliver tomorrow.
Kizzy. Her name's
Sloman
Kizzy.
Shields. Yeah, there's not a lot of black people in Manchester, New Hampshire, that's for sure.
Oh, maybe Bernie and Phil are too old to do their own commercials.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. What's going on with Bernie
Maybe
and
you guys
Phil?
chased them off the air. Oh,
Maybe.
no, that's exactly what happened.
Goofing on him.
Shrewsbury is howling, Anthony.
I know the way you guys get.
Shrewsbury is howling.
Shrewsbury is howling.
You went real local,
I
man.
certainly did.
No, this is the next generation
I'll
of
tell you, that's
Bernie
the
and Phil.
funniest. 2.5 Men, the opening song is hilarious. It really gets me in the mood for the show.
Yeah, I love.
Why Bernie
I
and
love how
Phil
they go,
doing
man, every fucking 30 seconds
God,
on the show.
I don't know that. I've never seen the openings of that show.
But throughout the whole,
opening.
sitcom, every time they have some kind of punchline, they go, man.
It really is horrifying.
Wait a minute. When do they say "man" in a high voice?
They pretty much going into every commercial break, and I think in show they even do it at times
During
when
a scene
when they're cutting
change.
to another
Change
scene. They go,
another scene.
man.
Oh, it's played. They don't say it.
Yeah.
No, but it's
Man.
it's sung and it's horrendous. It's I don't know
I have to
why
hear it.
people
I've
watch
never
that
heard it.
fucking show. It'll drive you nuts.
Well, it's on hiatus now, I think.
Yeah, but now they're supposed
Cares.
to come back.
Isn't he
whatever.
leaving?
Yeah, it's like an old.
I don't know. It's serious business, guys. Everybody's leaving, but who knows? Maybe he's holding out for more money.
Yes, we're brass knuckles.
Why don't we do a little scorch? So, anything else we need to tell Colin? I think we set it up nice. He's buying his own
Scorch
time.
is very
on-
talented.
He's got 90 markets.
And what's the name of the show?
PFG TV.
PFG TV, which is
from the right.
pretty fucking great.
Like that was when he started that. Remember last time you showed me he was at a bar.
Yeah.
Chinese restaurant.
And I think that's when PFG first got invented.
Yes.
He's hitting it like PFG. Now, those of you that don't know what PFG is, kind of like snafu, but
Well, he's going to introduce a new female co-host.
Oh, wow.
Well, he's got an anchor.
An anchor?
Not like an announcer. That's what I meant.
Are these clips worth playing for Colin?
I like them.
Because Colin,
if he likes them,
special
they go.
guest today. All right, let's take a listen here. Scorching PFG TV.
Hey, Ray, have a seat with us for a second, man. Come on over here, hang out for a second. I'm in the back. I'm like, wait a second. Unless Nick has got like some sort of estrogen thing. That's
Yeah,
not
I was
Nick.
considering a trip to Sweden, but
You know what? This is K-Ray, our new female woman announcer time. Give it up for K-Ray.
8 people there.
It's good to have you. Was that fun? Did you broke yourself in now?
Yeah.
You're officially a member.
in front of the camera.
Good for you. Welcome to the show, sister.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Now, the funny thing is, I now have, I believe, 9 people working for the show that I'm not paying. So, you know. Y'all know the man on the couch. Give it up for our pal, Nick Carpinelli.
All right, this is the guy. He adds absolutely nothing.
He is a zilch.
You can't,
a zero.
You can't add less than this guy.
No, he actually removes things.
Oh. What's up? I got an email that I was going to mention next week when we start our viewer email segment. I got an email from somebody in, which one? This was in Bethel, Maine. And they asked how I can get the Guy on the Couch segment to Bethel, Maine. So
it's very simple.
Just email us here at the station, no matter how you want to do it. You email Scorch or Nick, and you can say, I want to have Nick, the man on the couch, do a segment in my area, and you'll bring it up there, right?
Absolutely. I'll be happy to do anybody's segment anytime.
Can I ask you a question? Why, with 90 Marcus, did it come from Bethel, Maine? Why didn't the email come from London or New York or San Francisco or Chicago, Texas?
Yeah, somewhere.
And for the record, there was no email from Bethel, Maine.
No?
No. What are you trying to say, Sam?
Well, I'm trying to say that when I interned for Scorch, one of my daily intern duties was to go home and write emails so that he could read on the air the next day.
This is why we do this. For some reason, Colin enjoys this.
I love
Why do you enjoy it so much, Colin? It's the visual of Sam writing good emails at home?
No, I mean, I love the whole idea of just Sam, like, weaseling around this little snotty kid, and Scorch thinks he's teaching him the ropes. And Sam's just sitting there secretly despising him and planning his subterfuge.
Scorch would always encourage me to pick.
Are you trying to say that Sam should have kept a few secrets?
No. I'm just saying Scorch is sitting there like, the kid Sam, he kind of looks up to me. You know, he has this whole image in his head that's been crashed down the past few years.
He's putting knickknacks on his desk and stuff.
Yeah. He would always encourage me to do emails from markets that we weren't in and say that they were listening online.
That's a good idea.
Like, there are people in New York listening online.
Is that Nick sitting on the couch?
Yeah, Nick is on the couch.
Is that his new co-host?
Oh, well. No.
Very comely. Like that jacket.
Hold on. We're going to do a bunch of things today. Matt in the Bronx, he's got something for Colin Quinn. Matt.
Hey, Colin, what's up? Listen, I don't know if you remember. I'm going back about 10 years ago. My friend and I were in Manhattan eating dinner, and he got into a fight. He wound up getting stabbed.
Yes.
You remember that?
Yeah, the Albanian.
Yes. So, my friend is an Irish kid. He got stabbed by 2 Puerto Rican kids.
Right.
The girls were outside, and my friend and me were inside taking care of the bill. Puerto Rican kids walked by, said something to the girls. Long story short, he got plugged on the side. Nothing serious, just stabbed real quick one time on the side. And he was bullshitting with you as he was waiting for the ambulance. Do you remember that?
Yes, of course I do.
Yes. All right, well, I just wanted to ask you if you remember that. It was turned out to be a funny story, but he didn't really get hurt bad.
Just imagine this kid. This kid had the brass balls. He got stabbed, and then when the ambulance is coming, I run out of this place. I was in this place, and I heard some commotion. And he goes, "Hey, Colin Quinn." He starts talking to me, waiting for the ambulance after he got stabbed.
Yeah, he's talking to you about, he loved you on Saturday Night Live being the lion, and I'm sitting there with my friend. I'm like, you got just stabbed, buddy. He's like, no, I'm all right.
It's unbelievable, yeah.
I'm all right.
Yeah. All right. Well, be good.
All right, Matt. Thank you.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
You're gonna be okay.
It was on West 80, it was on 85th Street or something.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Right there, a lot of blood?
He got stabbed, and it wasn't the white guys from Sloan and Shields that stabbed him.
No.
Well,
Wow.
Anthony, Chris in Boston. Hey, Phil has MS from Bernie and Phil.
Oh, no.
Shakes worse than Michael J. Fox.
Oh.
That's why he's not doing the commercials. The commercials are done by the fat daughter and 2 fat sons, and one looks like Al from Happy Days.
Oh.
And I hear that sales have plummeted since Bernie and Phil have not done their own commercials. Yeah. So there's an update on our old friends, Bernie and Phil.
Boy. Tragedy.
We used to make fun of those, too, when we were up in Boston, relentlessly.
Holy shit.
All right, well, Scorch, PFG
Tragedy
TV.
strikes Lowell.
Yeah. Or wherever. Weird news. Time for Scorch's Weird News.
oh, yeah, I remember this.
Weird news.
Before we do anything else, I say that it is time for us to get into our weird news.
Some are odd and some deranged, stories that are very strange. Weird news.
Wow. How do you stop your mom from driving drunk, you may ask yourself? You could A, call the police, B, take away her keys, or C, stab her. I hate to laugh at that, but see, just stabbing me.
So did the audience.
Exactly.
Everybody hated to laugh at that. It was terrible.
You're saying they didn't really laugh at that?
It got an awkward titter from like 2 people. Got nothing.
Just stabbing me, kind of funny, you know. Winnipeg, Manitoba, 14-year-old boy in jail now for stabbing his mom after a fight broke out due to her desire to drive drunk. He did take her keys, but after that, she stole his favorite jacket, ran out of the house with it. The boy got pissed off, whipped a knife at the mom, stabbed her through her chest. Okay? Mom is in the hospital in serious condition. The boy is in jail. The good news is mom did not drive drunk that day. So, yeah, see, so it all worked out, you know what I mean?
He finishes a lot of his material with, you know what I mean.
You know what I mean?
That's not good, right, Colin?
Wow.
No. You know what I mean is never
Being
good.
the veteran you are, you don't end your stuff with, you know what I mean, do you?
You guys know what I'm talking. No, a lot of comedians do that. This guy, whenever they bomb, this guy knows what I'm talking about.
You know what
One guy in the
I mean?
audience.
Look, that one guy in the
Yeah,
audience.
this guy knows what I'm talking about. And one guy's looking back, and I'm like, no.
No, I'm with the rest of these guys.
Yeah,
here.
exactly.
Right.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I always, if someone doesn't laugh at a joke, I'll go, hey, you guys might want to look over your heads. Something just flew over there.
You're right, Chip.
Should we continue with Scorch?
Things to a
Just that
grinding
idiotic
halt.
smile.
Yeah.
he does.
He's so happy with himself.
William Stevenson, it was so funny last night. He was really literally revulsed. He was like,
Yeah.
he was moving back like, he's getting like violently. I want to
Revulsed is not a word.
What's something?
Oh, so what? Nobody cares.
Everyone cares.
So what? Nobody cares.
It's repulsed.
Revulsed is not a word.
It's not. I'm trying to help you.
Well, revulsion's a word.
It is, yes.
Repulsive.
Because I say
Revolting.
something's not a word doesn't mean you should list things that are.
You know what? Look it up. I say it is a word.
Yeah?
I'm sick and tired of this nonsense.
Okay. Scorch does a story that could only happen in America.
Only in America.
All right, let's find out.
Bucks County, Pennsylvania. State troopers stopped to check on a man that was in the middle of the street on his knees. They suspected that 55-year-old Donald Wolf may just be drunk. Why would they assume that, you may ask yourself?
No.
Because he was on the ground giving mouth-to-mouth to a dead opossum. And these are all 100% true stories, only in America.
Only in America. Only in America.
Oh my God, what's this word I'm looking? Revulsed. Affected with or having
Did you say-
experienced revulsion.
All right, I stand corrected.
Wow.
I stand corrected. But
It is
How
a
about I
word.
stand corrected and I'm an ass?
I won't say I'm an ass only because once I said it, you lost all faith in the fact that it was a word. You weren't sure either. If you would have told me to go fuck myself, I would say I'm an ass. But you were in a fucking a shame sweat
He's
too.
got a little point there, Colin.
Yeah, mildly, but ultimately the big picture, the end
That is-
justifies
that
the
I
means.
was incorrect. Yes.
I got there from I'll admit, I got there from an ugly road, but still, the final verdict. I don't want you to try
Revulsed
to.
is a word.
You're trying to blind people with the.
I was incorrect. Sorry.
Incorrect is not a word. Wrong and pompously sitting there. Revulsed is not a word. What up?
Why don't you guys just send me to jail for 10 years or something?
Now that was a good one, Chip. I gotta admit. Some people don't know how to get out of it, but Chip does.
Chip is great.
You guys.
Wait till he does it for Keith. Keith's not gonna like.
You don't
black,
get it.
black people don't like conceptual stuff like that. You know? So when Keith comes in, he's gonna be like, "Wow, what's he doing that for?"
I don't get it.
They don't like that kind of ironic white shit that we have.
Ironic.
I hope he shows up. We'll see.
What time is it supposed to be here? 8:30.
Yeah, 15, 20 minutes. So, Scorch has a clever Tiger Woods joke,
Couldn't get a spot.
and then just turns around and goes back to Philly because he can't find street parking.
Woodbridge. Street parking in Midtown at 8:30 on a Thursday.
That would be the reason he would just turn around and say, "Fuck it."
No, fuck that.
Right. He wouldn't think ahead that he would be able to find a spot.
Right.
What a dope.
Finally, this is great. A company called Pipe Dream Products coming out with a Tiger Woods sex toy line.
Oh boy.
It had to happen. You knew it had to happen. The Tiger Woods
America.
blow-up doll. And believe it or not, there's one of his ex-mistresses that is arguing this point because she's going to take it to court. They have this thing called mistress golf balls with faces of his mistresses on all the balls. And, you know, you got to think that is not the very first time that Tiger's mistresses have been that close to his balls. And there you go. There you go. That is today's
thought of that.
No.
How did he fucking mumble and trip
He really did.
through that basic punchline?
Horribly.
And meanwhile, it's like the whole joke of the stupid product, and this idiot thinks
Something that they came up with.
he's like, "Hey guys, I just put a connection together."
Would be the first time base kind of near the balls.
He's got a new angle on it.
And Colin, you think that Scorch thought Sam looked up to him, huh?
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's secretly.
You must have sat there at the end of the day, Sam. The way you were like he's teaching the kids. And there's that treacherous Sam sitting there.
Treacherous.
Yeah, listening to him with just that teenage contempt or whatever. He's like 19, just that sneer on his face, and
Looking at him
Scorch.
just.
And then the man on the couch, and Nick probably was like, Scorch, I don't trust that kid. Nah, he's all right.
Nick didn't trust you.
I didn't know Nick.
You didn't know
Nick is a Manch Vegas guy. I was there for the Syracuse years.
Yeah, they call it Manch Vegas now, Colin.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're doing
They
their...
did that in the other thing, I know.
Oh, you remember that? Okay.
I can't forget it.
Now, what's this about? He's got this TV show, and he realizes that he has a lot of time left.
Yeah, like he's done some segments, and you could tell, like he doesn't say it, but it's obvious that he realizes I have this many minutes to fill, and they're not filled, and I'm drastically running out of stuff.
Oh, shit.
So he just starts talking about different ways you can get on the show.
All right, let's take a listen. It's syndicated to 90 cities.
And London.
And just making it up as he goes along on live TV.
I want to talk a little bit about how to get your stuff on to Scorch's PFG TV. The show itself, we're very proud to say, it started off as an internet-only show. It went on to a public access show. Now we're on network TV. And it seems...
Public access is not a step up from internet.
Network TV.
Network TV.
The My Network.
Sandra Bullock's baby looks like Bobby Kelly.
Oh, nice little black baby for Sandra Bullock.
You know, Ed.
Bobby Kelly with a bit more of a tan.
End of the day, Ed.
You know what? I bet you all them girls gotta put their face by Tiger's putter.
Oh, Chip.
Hey, look, Anthony made the paper.
Colin and his visual humor.
Jesse's
highlights.
It's terrific.
Yeah,
I'm using props today.
Yeah, I like it.
Access show. Now we're on network TV, and it seems like it just keeps growing. Now the show cannot be a show without talented people, and I'm not talking about the staff again.
You said a mouthful there, Scorch.
Let's start with the host.
He's lying.
I mean, he's like Chip. He reminds me of Chip.
Yeah.
Why? Guy must be pretty handsome then, right, Carl?
Oh, Chip.
Now, do you think Scorch believes all this stuff, Colin? Do you think he believes he's a big, huge sensation now on
No,
network
but I
TV?
think he believes in. He's one of those guys who believes in the positivity and like just keep going out there and saying it.
Yeah.
And I think he's the kind of guy that he only needs one.
So you're saying he's aware? I don't think he's aware.
No, he's not aware of how terrible he is.
It's amazing
I think he just needs
how it's
one-
growing.
He needs one dullard to come up to him in the deli once a week and go, "Hey man, I like your show." To go, "Yeah, I really am getting through to people."
Out talented people, and I'm not talking about the staff on the show, because we're probably the least talented television staff you'll ever come across
In history.
But what I'm talking about is musical talent, and above and beyond musical talent, because honest to God, musical talent is easier to come by than other kinds of talent. It's not just music and comedy. I'm looking for I don't want to say stupid human tricks, because that's already been done.
Really?
And the show is, even though we're similar, we're nothing like any of the other shows.
Even though we're similar, we're nothing like any of the other shows. But doesn't similarity say that you are
Yes,
something
exactly.
like
My favorite part of that clip is he said nothing like any of the other shows, which means what he's thinking in his head is, I'm not going to mention Letterman or Leno, because I'm not going to actually mention their names.
Why would
They're
he
the
give them
competition.
They're the competition, right.
Why would he give them publicity? The competition.
Anyone else notice he's doing an infomercial within his infomercial?
But just imagine this 19-year-old snotty kid from Syracuse University.
Oh, yeah.
Coming up there with that look. He can barely hide his contempt here. Can you imagine when he works for Scorch?
Why don't you sit down, Seb? Let me tell you a little something about my days at AAF Radio, and you can pick up a thing or two.
Well, tell Colin how, there's a give and take thing with the Opie and Anthony show.
That was back when he used to tell me that him and Opie and Anthony used to just kind of, and still do, exchange ideas back and forth. He'd come up with bits, they'd take them.
Right.
They come up with bits, he takes them. You know, either way, like Wheel of Meat. You guys took that from him, right?
We mocked Wheel of Meat.
Oh,
what about douche
your dressing?
We
you
mocked
took.
that too.
I mean, but you guys really believe that, like, deep in his damaged soul, he doesn't realize, oh my God, what have I done?
What have I done?
You really think he just goes on blissfully unaware?
I think so. Yeah, I think that's what gets him through the day.
Well, he lies to
Not
himself
being aware
all day long.
Yeah.
And so it's like one of those things.
Tell Colin some of the lies from the past.
Yeah. I mean, he went on his TV show and said that he was in 90 cities in London. Like he said on one of his episodes.
Technically in London.
Yeah, there is a London, New Hampshire, I think. Londonderry, New Hampshire. One is, no, there really is. Oh, that's Derry, New Hampshire.
New London.
Yeah.
New London, Connecticut.
He meant the local London.
The entire
London,
time,
Ontario.
Yeah.
The entire time I was
Maine
interning with him, he said that he was going to XM within the next 3 months, and it would just keep extending. Like in August, he said he'd be there in November.
Yeah.
Well,
And
but
in
I've been-
November, he said he'd be there by March.
But in fairness to him, I've been expecting this one pilot I wrote like 6 years ago. I keep thinking it's going to happen.
Yeah.
And that was about 5 years. So
Someone's
maybe
going to
Scorch-
jump on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he said he'd had conversations. They'd offered him contracts.
Oh,
Like
Yeah.
he said.
Yeah, there were contracts involved.
Right.
So.
He
Yeah.
is deluded.
But if you can do things like, I don't know, if you can turn your eyelids inside out. Do you remember how when you were a kid, you used to be able to turn your eyelids inside out?
Wow.
And that,
Did he just
No.
say no human fucking tricks?
Yeah,
Well, what
he's looking for that.
Well, they're similar, but they're different. That's what you got to understand.
How is
Yeah.
that different than everything we've seen on TV?
He's saying musical talent is easy to come by, but when you can find somebody who's talented enough to turn their eyelids inside out, you have something for TV.
Didn't we all do that when we were 10 years old?
Yeah, but for every Mozart, there's for every 10 Mozarts, there's one guy that can make his ears wiggle.
My bus driver used to do that. We call him Eddie Spaghetti with the meatball eyes because he would flip his eyelids up.
Oh
and they
my
would look
God!
like
I know this
meatball.
is going to be a molestation
Eddie
story at the end of
Spaghetti
this.
with the meatball
Yeah, flip
eyes.
his eyeballs up while he was like fingering Anthony in the back of that. Yeah, he's like, I drop you off last. Yeah, Shirley gets dropped off last.
This isn't
I
the
don't live
way
in Shirley,
home.
Mr. Eddie Spaghetti. Yeah,
Eddie Spaghetti, this isn't the way home. What
Eddie
happened?
Spaghetti, my hiney's not ready.
Hey kid, you ever been to Holtzville?
I like pointing out what Colin enjoys, and he loves that Long Island thing.
I love it.
Colin loves talking about Long Island towns, the characters of Long Island.
Long Island towns.
Long Island's fantastic.
I love when you go local with Long Island.
I love it.
I hope the rest of the country could
I
appreciate
do love Long Island.
your love for Long Island.
Well, it's that Suffolk County dirtbag thing that makes me love it more than
Ron
anything.
Conkema.
Oh, yeah.
Bayshore.
I told you his stupid biker brother beat up my cousin. I
Yeah.
said,
You never got over that, did you?
my cousin never did.
You never got over it.
He held him down and punched him right in his face. Tim Gage.
Yeah. From what I hear, Tim was giving Joe some shit at the time, so well, had to punch him in the face. I don't know.
I tell you, Tim
inside
lives in
out.
Massac. There's been like, in the past 5 years, there's been like 8 murders in like just the corner where he lives.
That's the mastic bit we do.
Mastic is a horrible
You know about our
place.
mastic bit, right? Okay.
Mastic's a horrible place.
Because they try to fire a DJ for making fun of Mastic having, I don't know, trailer parks or something, or trailer homes. And so we said, fuck that. We're now going to point out every ugly thing about Mastic.
Mastic moments whenever there's a crime.
Mastic, whenever there's a
kid touching, a murder.
There's always something going on in Massac. I got to admire it in a way.
It is a weird fucking place.
Divorced with kids. Oh, his kids, okay.
inside out, and that used to just make me so disgusted, you know what I mean? Or if you can arm fart music, I don't care, you know what I mean? Anything like that.
Oh, I'd
If
like
it's
to kill a
a
guy
town,
that
if it's a
applauded and
strange
laughed at
town,
that.
You can eat glass, you can swallow glass, you can swallow swords.
Well, eating glass is kind of cool.
You can swallow any number of things on the show. We'll let you do that here on Sports
Oh, wait a minute,
BFG.
Scorch. Don't go there. Do not go there.
We will do things like puppet shows. You know, if you run a puppet show you'd like to show us, we'll do that. Love animal things.
No, he doesn't.
But he said no stupid like animal tricks,
Right.
And
Or
stupid
human tricks.
Yeah.
But
He said animal things.
Yeah, not tricks. He is then soliciting for everything he said he didn't want to do.
He wants puppet shows and animal
Puppet
things.
shows. Yes.
It's PFG.
For a show in 90 cities in London. He does puppet shows.
Does he get anybody to do anything
puppet
ever?
Show. If you make shadow puppets, if you make shadow little figures on a wall, so bring your own flashlight. We're on a budget.
I hope Misha Barton does her little puppet show from Sixth Sense.
And then someone pours some cleaner into fucking Scorch's soup. It's great, Jimmy.
Yeah, he only ever has on local comedians, and he had Gary Hoey on.
Oh, really?
Gary Hoey.
Ho, ho, ho.
Well, if you work in Manchester, you might as well go on. It makes sense.
How long can you hold a handstand? Just do it. We'll watch for as long as it takes.
If you can make your finger float in the air.
Everything you do. If you want to play I Got Your Nose. With your child. We don't care. Anything.
Holy shit, fucking Scorch is digging deep here.
Yeah.
Oh, poor bastard.
That poor wretched bastard.
He's a good guy, though.
Chip have something to say?
Yes, maybe you could you come on and juggle or something, you know.
He really is a fucking emergency brake.
It is.
We're all flying through the windshield right now.
Greasy, sweaty fucking hand on a rusted fucking brake handle on a train.
Yeah.
Hope the airbags work on.
Oh,
Jesus.
it's that clammy fucking hand of a man that has whacked off too much in his life. Lives with his mother, miserable. His father died. He still thinks his father's on the road, and his mother's it's like, well, my father was on the road. His father's been on the road since he was 7. That's helped traumatize him. He's been bullied and beaten his entire life. But as I was saying last night, we were discussing Chip at the table while Chip was there.
Oh.
And I'm saying you can't feel sorry for him because you know he would have been a Nazi in Nazi Germany, would have killed on order. Bosnia, Rwanda, he would have been a soldier and done horrendous genocidal acts too. So
there's a Jew in the attic or something.
Like just ratting fucking Jews out everywhere.
It's a Jew in the attic or something.
I wouldn't be a good Nazi because I got glasses. I can see all the stuff.
Fucking Chip.
I'll say one thing with Chip. I never even thought Nazi.
I know. Sometimes Chip hits.
Sometimes Chip hits it out of the park.
Yeah. Bunts it down the third baseline. First easy out.
Sometimes Chip gets hit in the fucking septum with a pitch when the bases are loaded.
PFG TV with Scorch. Now he advertises for audience members.
Oh, great.
Yeah, if you want to come check out the show.
He just advertised for talent for the show. Now he needs an audience as well.
As far as coming to the show, we tape every Tuesday night. That is when we actually tape the show. Tuesday nights, the doors open at 7 o'clock. For the next, I'm going to say for the next 5 weeks, just as a welcome to the show type of thing, for the next 5 weeks, if you want to come into the show, your tickets are absolutely free. Yes, sir.
Wait a minute.
Wait,
people are paying to see this?
No, this is one of Scorch's lies. It's not for the next 5 weeks. It's forever because last week on PFG TV, he also said for the next 5 weeks.
Oh,
he's
so the 5
lying
weeks never
because
end.
to him, he's like, this is going to be great. This is a good marketing scheme. People are going to sit at home saying, I got to act now. I got to get down there.
Before I have to pay.
Right.
Do you think people are acting now?
8 of them.
I think what they should do is you should trace all the places he's worked and see how many like sexual assaults in the area. 'Cause I got a feeling there's more to Scorch than meets the eye now.
I'm kind of disappointed in Sam that he's going after this guy. This guy taught you a lot.
This
in
guy
radio.
he said that's what it always good. You know, the student.
Right. What are you doing?
I'm just trying to show you guys. Look, I'm sitting here trying to get PFG TV to the next level.
He taught you a lot of secrets
Exactly.
of radio.
What are you going to turn on these guys next?
Right. Yeah, really.
I'm trying to bring
Scorch is nothing but
PFG TV to a bigger audience. That's all.
So you're saying you don't have to pay to.
Because Sam
Never.
was so
Send
young
the
and
audience.
innocent. Then can you imagine when he was like a kid, when he was like 19 on that
Yeah,
show?
he didn't have the afro or nothing.
Scorch was like, oh, this kid. He's like, you know, he's a little nerdy kid. He just dismissed you, kind of, but he was like,
I'm gonna take him under my wing.
Yeah. I'll teach him the ropes.
Oh.
yeah, no,
Scorch
you'll
never
never.
even think. He just thinks in like the most primal terms, like maybe this kid's family's got money. I can get somebody.
It's not even sincere.
Right.
There's an ulterior motive there.
Well, let's listen about the audience. You can go for free.
Are absolutely free. Yes, sir. You know what I mean? So We tape Tuesday nights, and of course we tape at the MCAM Television Studio, which is a really cool studio. It's high-def studio. We have a live studio audience, and basically you come in, we feed you Papa Gino's pizza, so you eat some free food. Many times people sneak in brown bags. I don't know what's in them. I don't ask. You can do what you want with those. That's cool. But it's fun to watch a show being made. And then when you go watch the show on TV itself, you're like, oh my God, is that really how it looked?
What show are you watching being made, by the way?
The studio is HD.
It's HD.
The studio is HD.
The cameras aren't, but the studio is.
Who the fuck cares when they're in a studio audience if it's an HD camera filming it?
Yeah.
No one has ever wondered
Who cares?
if this was an HD shoot.
Well, this is what you guys are confused about.
Yeah.
He made that up, too.
Oh,
it's not HD.
That's just a Scorch thing that he would say. He just because he sees HD around.
It's just a
term.
small little camcorder.
I mean, it's just a public access channel.
It's a hip tech term, so he just throws it out there.
That's why he said the studio. It's HD.
It's HD.
The studio itself is HD and 3D.
Right.
Because if you walk into it, it's 3D.
It's like you're
and
there.
it's HD because everything is very high definition because you're seeing it with your eyes.
I'd like to write like one of those high dramas where, Scorch, where Sam goes to work for Scorch and ends up like fucking Scorch's girlfriend and living in Scorch's house. And at the end, it's just this total betrayal,
That would be great.
I trusted you.
All my secrets down.
It's true. He has that like Japanese, like fucking Kurosawa voice. I trusted you.
I let you into the fold.
Yeah.
And you betrayed me.
And Sam can play Sam. One of you guys can play Scorch.
Hey.
Can't we do like a film or something? It's time to do a real serious.
that would be
Get
great.
Scorch to play Scorch.
Scorch story.
Yeah, he wouldn't
What's
know.
he doing?
Yeah, he wouldn't know.
Yeah, he's doing this show. He's got to tape every Tuesday.
Let's go to Neil in New Hampshire. Neil.
Guys,
He's a mess.
guys, I'm willing to do the movie. Tuesday's out. One condition: Tuesday's out.
I still got to film my TV show. Neil,
Yes.
what do you got, buddy? Let's go.
Hey, I live here in New Hampshire, and the other day I happened to be in a friend's car, a piece of shit car that didn't have XM. And lo and behold, Sports has got a go to hell line. It's a complete rip-off of your FU line.
Well, he wouldn't say that, though. He's just...
trade ideas.
Yeah, we're trading ideas. Don't you know that?
Well, the thing about the go to hell line is it was actually before you guys actually took the idea. Is that what he's saying?
Yes.
Is that what he's saying?
The go to hell
No,
line.
Sam's saying that really happened.
Yeah, Sam.
You guys did steal off
We
Scorch.
stole it from Scorch.
Did we steal it from Scorch?
I always felt that way.
Fucking asshole.
Did he really have it first? These guys did steal it.
I mean, you guys.
are switching
Colin,
our
he's
trade.
listening to you. He's listening to you, see?
He took.
He's defending his mentor.
You guys took Fields for meals from him, so
Oh, we did?
that's what he told me. The first time I met him.
That was our AAF idea.
That was my idea.
You mean his AAF idea?
He's saying he came up with that?
He told me that the first day I met him.
Well, there you go then.
I mean, he's not going to lie the first day.
Scorch starts rock and rolled. Is that what this?
You know how Scorch likes to do bits where he shows people pictures every single time we've played this? He has to.
Yeah.
Rock and rolled
Yeah.
is where you show a picture of a rock and roll star when they were young, and then next to them, now what they look like that they're old.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Holy shit.
What happens? What's that mean? While he's rocking this bit, the audience rolls out.
This is a segment we call rock and roll. Thank you.
I hope Zeppelin.
How great would that be?
Yeah,
Takes
yeah.
the little he has.
Look, people, I can't afford the Papa Gino's pizza anymore. I'm in heavy litigation with Led Zeppelin.
How great would that
So,
be?
no Papa Gino's this Tuesday.
That's fucking-
And I'm going to have to start charging tickets even though the 5 weeks hasn't expired.
Yeah.
Oh, how great would that be?
Wait, Chip wants to say
This
something.
guy be a Led Zeppelin Susan. They'll be on a stairway up to the courthouse.
It almost takes your breath away.
It does. Oh, it does. It's so bad.
Colin. God bless Colin Quinn.
Courthouse.
God bless him. You figured out a way to at least deal with him. I hope Zeppelin makes an example of Scorch. He's homeless for
That'd be great.
They're like, we got to start somewhere. We got to make an example.
But then they listen to his lies. He says it's in 90 cities.
Right.
No, it's not 90 cities.
Oh, fuck, I made that up. Please.
What happened?
All right.
Wait a minute.
This is a segment we call rock and roll. Very nice, thank you. You want to see how some of these people age? Let's go. I think we start off, if I'm not mistaken, with Henry Rollins. Which, Nick, if you can go to his armpits, one thing is to pose for your picture. But why the hell do you pose for a picture with sweaty armpits like that?
It looks like it's a cameo. It doesn't really look like he was posing. It looked like somebody said, "Hey, dude," and he looked.
Do you think those are
Who makes
painted?
a cameo in a photo?
Cameo.
See, but explain. That's the greatness of Nick. You just heard, Colin.
Yeah.
Well, but
Yeah,
Nick's
that he
terrific.
misuses the word cameo.
Right.
Not only did he misuse the word cameo, but Scorch was setting up for like a joke that he was going to start going with, and Nick said, "No, that's not accurate. He wasn't posing. It doesn't apply to this."
Oh,
So now Scorch's joke isn't going to make sense.
He really does pull the rug out from Scorch
what
every
did he
time.
need to say instead of cameo, though? He was trying to say like a candid shot.
Candid, yes.
Cameo.
Okay, it's like a cameo.
Word up.
Oh, God.
It looked like somebody said, "Hey, dude," and he looked.
Do you think those are painted on to make him look like a tough guy?
What, the tattoos?
Yeah, no, the sweat things on his.
No, I think
They're not even on the same page.
The chemistry. That is ammonia and bleach. That's their chemistry. Breathe deep, audience.
They're not even on the same page with a hack joke.
It looks like two different shows were spliced together.
How do you fuck that up? The guy on the couch.
The only way that would have worked is you go, no, what, the tattoos? No, not the fucking tattoos, Nick. Motherfucker.
Dope.
Yeah, you should have laid into him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I got to keep it clean for the children. We're in 90 cities.
What, the tattoos?
Yeah, no, the sweat things on his.
No, I think that's just
Henry
moisture.
Rollins, who I will go on the record. Henry, you'll never be on the show because you're one of the biggest pricks I've ever seen in my life. There you go. I said it. Yes, I did.
Oh, he said it.
I said it.
Why
Yes,
is
I
he?
did.
What's his reason for this? I want to hear this now.
Yeah, but you know what? Like Henry Rollins is like, oh fuck, I'm not gonna be on PNC TV now.
Damn.
Here's what happened. He's asked Henry Rollins 30 times and never heard back.
Yes. And there's a restraining order.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
Henry Rollins was upstairs.
I like the
fucking
fact that
place.
he goes, he's one of the biggest pricks I've ever seen in my life, too.
Holy shit, a letter from Led Zeppelin. Wait a minute, maybe they want to do the show. You open that up, take a look. What's a cease and desist? What does that mean? I don't understand.
Although I will say, Scorch advertised that within the coming weeks, maybe months, Bob Saget would be doing comedy on his show.
Wow.
Oh, really?
Scorch has said that Bob Saget is going to do stand-up comedy.
How's
on
he gonna get
PFT
out of that
TV.
lie, you think?
He's going to play old
I bet it's
clips
true.
of-
What if he's doing? He might be doing a show in
Old
Manchester. He's
Full
trying to
House
sell
clips.
tickets.
I heard there's a little TV show that would have money. He has no idea. Shot in a garage.
It's the HD garage.
Yeah.
Yes.
HD.
Well, let's continue with rock and old or rolled.
Rock and rolled.
Whatever. Rolled.
Yeah.
Up next, we've got one of our two Rolling Stones guys.
Oh God.
I remember once on public TV in Boston. I think it was all around. There used to be a show called Zoom.
Yeah.
A little kids show. And one time on
I
Zoom,
remember
they
that show,
had
Scott.
they did a
Zoom,
story about
Zoom,
this
Zoom.
dried apple head doll lady.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
Mick
God.
Jagger looks just like a dried apple head doll.
Oh my
Did you
God!
hear
Like the
that?
thing on Zoom 31 years ago.
I'm a little worried that the people in London won't get the Zoom reference.
But it's the way he gets to it. Instead of going, he looks like a dried apple head like you saw on Zoom.
Yeah.
He goes, hey, there was a show called Zoom. I think it was on different time in Mountain Time.
Right, Zoom, ZOOM, Box 350, Boston, Mass. 02134.
Yeah. Wow, what a good memory.
Jesus,
Oh, I
Anthony.
just
God.
remember this thing.
Stop making us look
I don't know how.
God, this guy's got a memory. Looks like a bunch of photographs that just pulled up. I hate
That
it.
wasn't really a slam, though, Chip. That was more like a compliment.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. This guy remembers everything. Boy, you gotta get up pretty early. Pull one by this character.
You seem to admire Anthony, Chip.
I do. I think he's got some good stuff. Smart.
Chip.
Yeah.
I don't think you guys should be very flattered that Chip happens to be a rabid O&A fan.
I know.
He's quite the listener. He's a very loyal listener to the show.
Very loyal.
Chip, my wife.
No, go. All right.
No, I want to hear about Henry Rollins.
Mick Jagger now.
All right.
Remember that fucking apple thing.
Oh, it's all. Daddy, look at that.
He does.
It'd also make a great Pez dispenser.
That's rough, man.
He looks hell, but you know what?
Wow, did he get
Even Nick goes, that's rough, man.
That's rough, man.
That was a little over the line now.
That's a
He
little.
made a good Pez dispenser.
He looks hell, but you know what? He has so much money, he could probably make himself look back to the other one, I think, but...
You can buy a new one.
At least he's not getting beat up by his girlfriend like Ronnie Wood is.
Okay, fair enough. Thank you, DJ Ferris.
These guys are like Chip Chipperson. The same jokes.
At least he's not getting beat up by his girlfriend or something.
I was thinking that. I was going to say, at least his girlfriend's not, beating the Rolling Stones out of him.
You belong on Scorch, Chip.
I would love to.
Norton should go undercover as Chip on Scorch's show.
Yeah, that guy Nick is good. That's quick. Top dresser.
Well, Scorch finishes the bit with this.
And finally, this one here, okay, here's what Miley Cyrus is going to go up to look like. She's all hot now. She thinks she's all great. Yeah, I'm all cool. And I'll put tattoos on my private areas, and I'll wear these little skimpy panties on stage. But you know what,
Jesus,
Miley?
calm down.
This is what you're going to grow up into, baby. And that is what is called rock and roll. That's what
Wait a minute. When he goes, and this is what you're going to grow up to be, shouldn't there have been a laugh or a reaction there?
It's probably a picture of Billy Ray or something. You're right.
Yeah.
There was nothing.
There was nothing but like, they were waiting to see where it was going, and Scorch was playing the music. Zeppelin's out. He's going to Nick like this. Come on, hit this.
Blatant licensing problem.
So we got to
Go into my licensing issue and play Zeppelin.
we should report
At
him.
least I like the fact that he takes.
We should report him to Atlantic
We should
Records. We should.
But at least he picked like a distinctive Zeppelin song, not like a hack.
Well, it goes with the bit. Rock and roll.
Yeah. Rock and roll.
You know,
Great.
Come on, he's thinking. He's thinking.
Oh, is he?
We're almost done. Scorch and Nick attempt to tell a joke together while introing some music act.
But could you just play back again when he said Pez dispenser? I just wanted to
You like that? You enjoyed
bomb.
that, right?
That bomb.
And Nick goes, that's rough.
That's wrong. Monumental.
Nick never backs him up.
No.
Never.
No.
And he's not even doing it to spite him. He just doesn't have the humor in him at all to say that this would be the opportunity for me to help him out.
He's got nothing.
Right.
Nick is a creative and energy vacuum.
You think, Jimmy?
Yeah, he just sucks everything out.
We've been listening to a lot of PFG audio. Not one thing has interested us.
No.
that Nick has said.
No, he's
Nothing.
terrible.
Not a wanna. All right, here.
Very rarely do I get like, I don't want to say giddy, but you know what I mean? That's probably a good kind of word to put. But very rarely do I get giddy over guests.
Well, considering the things you were doing in the cars to their music.
Yeah, do you know
at
what
the
I mean?
time.
I can probably be more giddy now because I don't think I was doing anything then.
I don't think you do anything now.
That's what I mean. So it is our extreme pleasure to introduce to you.
What was that? I don't get what's going on.
I'll tell you exactly what's going on.
It just makes you
He
angry.
was trying to say that he used to have sex to the music in the cars, but then Nick took it and somehow twisted it to say you weren't doing anything now because you're older, and then somehow Squirt said you weren't doing. I wasn't doing anything. All right, let's make I'm telling you, there's no logical sequence. We should hear that again.
And they haven't even set up that it's a band.
I gotta hear this
All right,
again.
let's try to
and
figure out what they're
figure out what
at least
the fuck's
what they wanted.
Let's play a game called
Right.
What the Fuck is Scorch Talking About?
Yeah.
Very rarely do I get like, I don't want to say giddy, but you know what I mean? That's probably a good kind of word to put. But very rarely do I get giddy over guests.
Well, considering the things you were doing in the cars to their music.
Yeah, do you know
at
what I mean? I can probably be more giddy now because I don't think I was doing anything then.
I don't think you do anything now.
That's what I mean. So it is our
That's not what you
extreme
meant.
No.
And look
What
at
you
me
meant
and
was
look at
just the
you.
opposite. What the first guy was saying, Nick was saying, when you were younger, you'd be fooling around in cars to them. Then Nick was like, now I get more action, so probably more than I did then. I wasn't getting any. And then Nick goes, I don't think you're doing anything now, like being normal, like you're old. And he goes, that's what I meant, even though he meant the exact opposite. Nick actually made sense then. He was trying to say when you were young, you were getting laid in the cars, now you're old.
Sure.
Right.
But somehow Scorch was trying to say the opposite, but then claimed that he meant what Nick said. That's what happened.
It is our extreme pleasure to introduce to you the MyTV audience and the PFG TV audience, Charlie Farron and John Butcher. This is Farron Butcher Inc.
Who? Charlie Farron and John Butcher, Farron Butcher Inc.
There's probably some local band from New Hampshire.
They're old. I don't know. He talked to them like they've been in music for quite some time and made quite an impact. So I assumed they had, and I'd missed it.
They're probably local, good band musicians from around the area.
Oh, I'm sure they're really good.
They're good in that zip code. That's about it. Holy shit. This is exhausting, but it is labeled greatest clip ever.
It's spiritually debilitating.
This is the next clip.
Hold on, man. We got Keith Robinson. Hey, Keith. Keith Robinson, everyone. You got Jim Norton in studio and Colin Quinn. What's up, brother?
What's going on, man? What's happening? Colin, you are, you in every cop movie, Colin, what you called as the neighborhood informant. He snitched on Keith won't make it. I seen him last night.
And where are you?
Yeah, don't worry about it. You snitching.
Where are you?
Why couldn't you make up something for your friend, you snitch?
Where are you?
He probably had family troubles. I'm in stupid traffic with my Easy Pass that doesn't work anywhere.
Wait a minute. You're supposed to be at 8 o'clock. We said 8 o'clock last night.
8:30.
It's 8:38 and you're still stuck in Easy Pass.
But Easy Pass is the worst. It has no effect on the Lincoln Tunnel. None.
What? Works when I use it.
Yeah, me too.
And it works. My Easy Pass is racist.
Well, you're not supposed to, for an 8:30 appearance, you're not supposed to leave to hit tunnel traffic at 8 o'clock from Woodbridge.
I think he's lying. He's nowhere near the English. He's in his house.
I'm not in my house.
Beep your horn.
You can hear traffic. Show you traffic.
Beep the horn.
All right. And it's this big trucker right in front of me that I'm
How funny would that be? The guy just snatched him out.
Yeah.
Payback for Reginald Denny.
How long till you're here?
I don't even know. I'll probably just be setting in traffic and have breakfast in the city when I finally get there about 10. It's awful.
That's Keith's lonely way of saying, guys, would you gotta have breakfast with me at 10?
I do not like Colin being an informant.
Yeah, he did. He
Neighborhood snitch.
I rolled right over on you.
Yeah.
Well, because we're standing outside at 11 o'clock, you just got in, you're all dolled up, and you're like, yeah, I don't know, and you go, where is it again? And you talk to me. I just don't like
There
being...
you go. Every bit of information you give, Colin, I said that to you.
Right.
Right.
He can't retain, this old man can't retain information. Here's what I know.
Here's what you want to do. You want to just...
The drugs, and Jim Norton's with a tranny named Nancy.
No. What you want to do is you want to just put your siren on, tell everybody it's some kind of an emergency.
That's a good one.
Oh, Chip.
Chip is really...
Fucking... I can't take Chip.
All right. Well, we'll see you when you get here.
All right.
Bye, sweetie.
All right, Keith Robinson will be here soon. But
what a nincompoop.
We were gonna stop, but it says...
Oh, it sounds like you're going to say something racist.
Yeah, very good, Chip.
We were going to stop at the Scorch clips, but this one says greatest clip ever. You want to explain this one, Sam?
Wow.
It's my favorite clip that's ever been on television.
Wow. That's a bold statement.
Scorch had his big band in, and one of them had a DVD that I guess you can purchase on his website.
Okay.
And Scorch had them give him a piece of tape to play because, he's one of those, it's like a talk show.
Yeah, like Letterman or Leno, you got to play a clip from your project. Yeah, sure.
They'll go to tape. Scorch sent it to tape and sat awkwardly as nothing happened and then started talking about how he would take this out in editing and then aired it on television. This is not a studio feed. This is what aired on to 90 cities and to London.
So he covered his ass for the studio audience going, yeah, we fucked up, obviously, but I'm going to take that out in editing.
But he was too lazy to do it.
Right. There's no editing. Yeah.
He didn't edit it.
So it's really a retrospective
of my career of what I've done. It was a terrific show.
Good for you. And we have a piece of this on video, right? Yeah. Why don't we see a piece of Charlie Farron retrospective live at the Regent Theater, and then we're going to talk about the future of future. Yeah. Can we not do this yet? No? Yes? Maybe? Oh, okay. Good thing we have editing, huh? Because there's slight difficulty.
Oh my God.
Shh, everybody quiet.
Yeah, because they do that. They just shut themselves off all the time. I find it difficult to keep one on.
What the fuck?
I like the sound effect. What triggers that? Do you trigger that? Nice. Yeah.
This is a bomb.
Are we good? So we can just find out. We're going to edit right into it? Okay, so just run the tape. That's cool.
That's how it airs.
All right, that's if you're one of the 90 fucking people that watch this show, that's what you would have seen on TV, right?
Yes, the recording I got was taped off of television. There's no secret. Somebody watched it on TV, taped it, and sent it to me.
Yeah,
that's what was on television.
Edit it out.
And he just sat there rubbing his bald head and throwing his pen down as if he was frustrated.
All right, we got our final
professional.
clip.
He doesn't like when things like that happen.
Scorch and PFG TV. We end with this one.
Welcome back. This is Scorch's PFG TV. How about this? So right now, Scorch's PFG TV is on My Network Television New England in about 3 million homes, plus the 90 cities.
3 million homes in New England?
Homes.
Did you hear that, Colin?
Wow.
That's half the audience of Celebrity Apprentice. I think Celebrity Apprentice is doing about 6.5.
3 million homes, 90 cities.
So it's
plus 90 cities.
He's trying to do like New England
3 million
Sports
is just New England.
Right.
He thinks it's like New England Sports Network.
Oh, yeah.
That's just New England. So if you figure...
Oh, wait, he's saying 3 million
plus
homes.
90 cities.
Plus 90 cities. 3 million homes on the My Network in New England, in New Hampshire. In Manch Vegas, 3 million homes.
So you figure 90 more cities, let's just say not even a million a city.
So more people are watching PFG TV than the Super Bowl.
He's implying he has about 83 million viewers.
3 million's polluted, you're right. I take it back.
He's out of his head.
Completely out of his mind. I'm telling you,
I think that would be
every city he's worked at.
I think that would be about 270 million viewers.
No, because he's saying New England. He's not saying one area.
Okay, so
he's saying
3
New
million
England.
in New England.
Yeah.
So not every city's doing 3 million
Right.
for him. I got you. So we're averaging it down a little
Yeah,
bit.
he wouldn't lie about that. I'm saying about 700,000.
Disrespectful.
Safe to say 10 million people?
I'll say 700,000 per city. So you figure 700,000 times 90.
That's another
63 million people. 63 million.
So you're pushing fucking
66 million people.
Oh, right.
A week. A week.
All right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Welcome back. This is Scorch's PFG TV. How about this? So right now, Scorch's PFG TV is on My Network Television New England in about 3 million homes, plus the 90 cities around coast to coast on cable, right? So I'm working on this deal that probably by the time this show actually airs, Scorch's PFG TV is going to be on from Albany, New York to Buffalo, New York, adding another 4 million homes to the... So the show is blowing up. And I want to thank everybody for making it a part of what's becoming the fastest growing entertainment television show on network TV, and I appreciate that.
What are you talking about?
Come on, he didn't just say that.
Yes, he did.
Well, you know what it is? At the beginning, he's trying to say My TV, like the channel is on.
Yeah.
But then he throws his show in, but then he starts getting really just lying. I'll lying.
And the fastest growing
So
And
entertainment.
it's on network TV all the
So
time.
what does
On
that mean?
network
Who's he beating
TV.
out?
Do you want to know
Who's he beating out?
James seems to understand him better than
Yes,
most.
yes.
Do you
Do you
want
want
to
to
know
translate
what
that?
his deal is with the 4 million people from Albany to Buffalo?
What's his deal?
He is trying to convince one of the local stations in Syracuse to put him on. That's what he's talking about.
That's his deal.
Syracuse.
Adding another 4 million homes.
And he thinks if you're on in Syracuse, you might get some of the outskirts of Buffalo listening.
He's thinking Albany to Buffalo.
Yeah.
It's just a local channel in Syracuse.
Wow.
But why would he brag about that when he's on in 90 cities?
And London.
If you're on in 90 cities in London, why would you care about... And why are you not on
in Albany?
Places so close to you. Albany, Buffalo, like, what are the other
If you're in
cities?
90 cities, you would assume
Especially-
you'd be on in Albany. That's not that far
By the
away
way-
from where he's at.
By the way, he said an additional 4 million homes. Now, as we all know, a home includes families, so that's more than 4 million people.
You're right. That's probably 12 million people.
You know what it is?
Yeah.
Safe
Yeah.
to say.
It's that Sam is like Tony Montana and Scorch is like Frank Lopez.
I mean, you would think that he would already be on in Syracuse, especially with the reputation that he developed. He told me that when he was doing afternoons in K-Rock, he had to stop going out to the mall and stuff because he'd go to the mall and he'd be on the first level. People on the second level would be leaning over the rail going, Scorch!
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he can't leave his home at this point, Colin.
Yeah. Now with the...
I really is a
ESG
deluded
TV.
maniac.
He is insane. You called him a deluded maniac. Holy shit.
I can't get enough of this guy.
I'm on
Can't get
my
enough.
TV.
Yeah.
And if you pitched him the movie about him being betrayed, he wouldn't do it because he would think that it's unrealistic that somebody could outsmart him.
Does he get the tapes of our show and what you're doing to him?
Our fans...
He gave you your first break, basically.
Can't
Look
you
what
do
you're
like
doing
a
to this guy.
5-minute movie about Scorch with Sam playing himself and like, make it like a kung fu movie? And
It would be great. I love the little kicker where he has sex with Squirt.
yeah.
And the loyalty part is just fantastic. Oh, the storyline is great.
I like the fact that Zeppelin's going to sue him.
Yeah.
No, you put Zeppelin in the soundtrack and they really sue him. Imagine at the Tribeca Film
I got to take
Festival.
this.
Tribeca Film Festival. Everybody's sitting in suddenly this.
Oh.
Hope it's not the gay men's health crisis on the phone. Bad news for Gregorio. What the hell's that?
Well, when he runs out of the studio with the phone,
What does it mean?
We don't know if
in
his
his
wife's having a
hand,
baby.
you don't know because she
She's
could be
a day
anything.
late.
She's actually a day late. Wow. So when he runs out like that with the phone, you're thinking, oh boy. This could be the big one.
That's it.
That Ricky Ricardo moment. Lucy's having a baby. He runs in there, the cigars. That's the old school way of doing it. We always talk about like how I don't like this newfangled way people are having kids with a fucking husband in there holding the mother's hand and breathe and all that shit. He should be in the waiting room with his friends. And then the nurse comes out and says it's a boy or a girl or something. And then they light up a cigar and have a shot.
Then he goes and
Old school.
has one last fling with the secretary and goes, now I can't see you no more, honey. I got kids now.
Now I have kids. It's not appropriate. Smash her on the ass. Take a letter.
She's heartbroken and turns into like the local harlot, drinking every night, 4 roses at the bar, banging all these other guys. The late 50s.
You had to love it. Yeah.
Oh my God, who got eliminated from American Idol?
Siobhan.
How
my
do you
God.
know that?
I was watching.
Why?
She was my favorite to win, too.
She looks pretty cute. She looks like one of the girls from Bananarama. Are they still popular?
Bananarama.
Yeah, she's going to have to be on a show called American Idol. Not.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
you did a not.
Chip is really shameless. There's just there's a level of hostility. It's like really there's something underneath Chip that really is just hostile and violent. That's why I say it reminds me of like Rwandan, like he's like your next door neighbor that'll just turn on you, just eviscerate you and rape your family.
Yeah, you could tell, like, there's something about his look and his demeanor.
Yes,
that he's trying to be funny, but
There's
he's
a lot
very
of
mean,
very mean.
angry, and he'll turn on you in
Yeah,
a
he's
second.
I just like to make people laugh. There's nothing to it.
Yeah,
I've always been funny
he's
my
like
whole
a
life.
mean Rupert Pupkin.
Cracking people up all over the place.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
jealous.
He's like he thinks he's making people laugh all over the place.
Yeah. I'll wait. I'm wondering if this is the moment or
I
something.
got to tinkle.
Are you gonna tinkle?
Yeah,
You
why don't
want-
we take a break and come back?
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, we'll take a break. Let's take a break because we got. Oh my God, we have so many commercials today. It's not a good thing to tell the listeners because then they tune out.
Yeah, that's not very
Yeah, smart.
professional of you.
Great way to keep them listening.
Yeah.
You just said that.
a lot of commercials.
Yeah, why don't you just tell them, hey, stick around for a few hours. We're going to have all kinds of different things like static and stuff for you.
Static
and stuff for you. See, but the thing is, they do include my live reads, which are just
they are legendary.
Fantastic.
They're good. Huh?
They're entertaining, so you stick around for those alone. Right. So we'll be right back after these words.
I thought the mucus plug disengaged, Anthony, but no, that's not the case. Mucus plug's still intact. You know about that, Colin?
Plug.
When a woman has a baby, before it happens, the mucus plug disengages.
Oh.
Mucus plug.
That's gross.
If I had a band, I would call it Mucus Plug. Do we have Keith Robinson? He's going to call with another tunnel update.
Hope his car's upside down in the ditch.
He's officially 35 minutes late. And Jimmy's got to go home early because he's got gigs in Pittsburgh at the Improv.
Tonight, tomorrow, Saturday, so I'm flying out today.
Yeah.
To get there nice and early. Mm-hmm. So I know that we're in town.
Who cares? What a
Everyone
bore.
knows. It's a very good story.
Nobody wants to hear the story of your schedule.
Why not?
Well, I'm flying early to get there. Oh, really?
You ever play Pittsburgh, Colin?
Sure I have. Well, boy, I almost killed. Literally, the closest I've come to suicide since I was a kid was the last time I was in Pittsburgh. I was at the airport hotel. It was on my birthday. I just found out my ex was pregnant. I get in the plane. It's only an hour flight. The girl next to me is kind of cute. She throws up in my lap and doesn't apologize. This was all on my birthday.
Why? Was she drunk or just did you just try talking to her?
She was a little tipsy.
Did you like indicate you were interested?
I was like, "Hey, miss, you ever watch Remote Control?" And she was a little tipsy, and she threw up and didn't apologize. She's like, "Yeah, I told him to give me. Remember, I told him to give me pretzel." She's like trying to sympathize with me. I'm like, I have vomit on my fucking pants. I was staying at the airport.
That sounds like the best birthday ever, Carl.
Oh, Chip, it wasn't, is my point. Then again, for Chip, that would have been the best birthday ever, probably. Human contact with someone other than his mother.
Her mother's a saint on earth. So what happened?
She's a saint, but I told you last night the reason she hates Jen, Chip's girlfriend, is because anybody that brings any kind of life and air and like happiness, she wants to suffocate Chip.
Yes.
But in a good way, she loves him, but it reminds me of the relationship. If you ever saw the classic movie Waterboy, it reminds me of Bobby Boucher and his mother.
Bobby Boucher and his mother, yeah.
Kathy Bates.
Yes.
I'm out on that reference.
Mama, I don't care what you say. I like Vicky Valancourt.
She was very smothering.
But anyway, so Pittsburgh, did I stay? They put me up at the airport hotel. I'm at the airport hotel all week. I mean, I really wanted to kill look at this window. I'm trying to get in shape. I was as fat as I've been. I'm jogging in the airport parking lot. I lived at the airport like that Tom Hanks movie all week. I'm selling shit for tickets. A guy comes up to me to make me feel better after one show. He goes, "Hey, man, don't worry. It's not crowded. Kenny Chesney's going to be in town next week." So my fans are saving up for fucking Kenny Chesney concert.
How long ago was this?
Probably 3 years ago.
Okay.
I mean, it was just the most.
Wait, you were jogging around the parking lot of the hotel?
I'm jogging around. There was no gym. I'm jogging around the parking lot of the hotel. Every day I'm at the gift store because you can't. That airport is near nothing else.
So you can't.
Don't get me wrong. It's a lovely airport. I mean, I didn't enjoy as airports go. Pittsburgh is one of our
But you can't
finest.
leave your hotel and take a nice walk and see some shit.
And you have to go through security every time. I'd have to go through security to go hang out at the mall. Because it's airport. Like, you'd have to go into the security. And
why didn't you,
I should have killed myself.
Why didn't you stay downtown?
I kill myself?
Stay downtown where a gig is.
I don't know what happened, but I ended up at the airport hotel.
Oh, okay.
No, the gig wasn't downtown. The gig was, the gig, plus going to radio took like an hour and a half to get,
You were miserable?
Oh, my God. I really wanted to kill myself.
That's awful.
Yeah, it was pretty brutal.
My last Pittsburgh story wasn't that bad, but I'll say it wasn't great either.
What happened?
Nothing, just did a gig.
Oh. Well, you're right. That's kind of... that has a lot of levels to it, but some of them are good and some of them are bad. Well, I heard Chip's going to be making an appearance doing some Roethlisberger jokes.
Yeah, but I go up there, I go, hey, everybody, I almost misread this sign and thought I was in Schittsburg.
Oh, don't say that, Chip. That could really turn the crowd on you.
Does that crack him up, though?
They go crazy when you mess up the town name.
Yeah?
Sure.
Oh.
Sure.
Oh. Or I say I'm real hungry, I better go order myself a Pittsburgher with fries.
Oh, Pittsburgher.
Oh, my God.
Wow, that is good.
Hey, can we Google image the mucus plug, Daddy? Now, that would be a fine Google image today. Please. And also, are we going to get into Sean's love life or not today?
God.
Let me see what a mucus plug looks like.
Oh, fucking A.
That's
God
a good
damn
one.
it. This goes like...
This is what we're supposed to be looking for at this
A
point.
mucus plug. There it is.
Let me see what a mucus...
I want to see it.
I want to see what I'm looking for.
Look, warning. It goes warning picture.
Oh, that's not. That's never good.
That's not a good sign.
Let's see what a mucus plug looks like.
There it is.
Let me take a look. What is that? That just looks like a little, like a half a ear or something.
That looks like Twatto.
Twatto.
Yeah,
there you go.
like
It looks like
Twatto.
Twatto. Speaking of Twatto, she thinks
God damn it.
her picture was taken by the serial killer.
Oh my God! It might have
brought
been.
this up yet.
See, we don't know.
It might have been.
There's a whole thing going on. All right, mucus plug, whatever.
What?
But
Yeah, there's a whole thing going on that Sandy Kane might have had our picture taken by this
Richard Al-Qaeda?
Al-Qaeda, yeah.
I believe it. I believe it.
The dating game serial killer
Yeah,
guy? You
I
saw
know-
the
I
clip
know
from
the
the dating
whole
game?
thing, yeah.
Okay, good.
Now,
I
it
know
would
he's
be
in
in the
New York.
late 70s, the
Yes.
mid to late 70s.
NYPD released a whole bunch of photos.
Right.
And
Okay.
now is Sandy Kane saying this is her?
She's saying
Let's
it's
see
her.
it.
And we can't...
She couldn't be that young in the late
verify
70s.
it.
Isn't there another? That's what I'm thinking.
No way, that's her.
No?
No way. I found in my house once.
Get a picture of Sandy Kane online, too. So maybe the eyes match up, because that's the only thing
me
that
see
doesn't...
She does have the eyes.
Let me see one of those.
That's the only thing
Remember
that
the time
doesn't
she
really
goes-
age.
Remember the time she goes to Opie, hey, Ope, want a blowjob? And he goes, no. And she goes, what are you, gay?
Let me see the one over there.
Instead of being like, oh my God, I'm losing my sexuality.
Yeah, exactly.
She's like, I know the solution to this. The guy's gay.
She's in the same world as Scorch.
Yeah, I don't. I can't see as how this is Sandy Kane.
Well, let Colin study
Not
this.
in the late 70s. If that was from like 1971, maybe.
Look at the eyes. Is there something going on, Colin?
There's something in the.
I think
mouth.
it's Sandy Kane.
I don't know, man.
Well, of course.
I found an over 40 magazine once that was in my house, and Sandy Kane was in it, and I checked the copyright date, and it was like from like the mid 80s. So there's no way, and she pretty much looked the same as she does now. So there's
She
no
has
way
held
that
up very nicely.
there's no way that picture is from the late 70s,
I don't
and then
think
she's
so.
and then she's posing in over 40 magazine. Barely 10 years later.
Speaking of, forget about Zeppelin. How about her just taking and biting the naked cowboy?
I
just
know.
like, hey.
I know. Yeah,
But that's the
that
thing about-
lawsuit's coming for her.
But that's the thing
Completely.
about Sandy. She's like, fuck you. I'm doing it in front of your face.
And fuck you, I'm doing it. I don't care. I don't care. I'm gonna do it. I don't care.
I think it's Sandy.
She's the naked cow cadaver.
I'm gonna look
Oh,
at.
Sandy.
Let's get her on.
We make grease.
Can we get her on
with Sandy Kane.
Yeah, it should be all greasy. You could bet you the bottom dollar on that.
Chipperson.
Grease is the word.
Sandy.
You're the one that I want. You're the one I want. Ooh. Honey, the one that I want.
Hey, man, you fucked me at the beach, man.
Tell me more.
Let's see this picture's from what, 75, you think?
There she is without her horrendous
way
wig.
is it her? It's not her. This girl looks like the Ivory Soap girl, and that's fucking.
Are we getting
looks like
Sandy-
Warren Haynes in 1975?
Jesus. You just insulted Warren Haynes, I think. Why don't we get Sandy Kane on the fucking show? Is she answering her phone today? She needs
but
she needs to explain herself. Ann, are you studying this?
Yeah. I'm trying to get a good picture of her that I can.
You
really
got to go with the
compare.
eyes. That's the only thing we
No,
have.
the mouth
and the
too,
mouth, maybe
a little bit, but I can't see it. Oh my god!
Oh,
okay.
very good question. Cigars and Scotch writes, do the vaginal warts line up? It's a very good question. Very good question. Imagine there's just a mini Twatto.
Her face shape isn't right.
No.
The eye, the nose is not right at all.
It's not her. It's not her. She's lying through her.
But other than
And
that,
just the fact that I probably in the 70s would have banged this girl, I'd never want to think that in any way, shape, or form I ever would
I
have.
feel like it looks like a little bit like Sandy. Remember something, the 70s, this could be 35 years ago.
No, I said that too. But when you look at her in the 80s, that fucking person
But is that
fucking
the 80s or
Ted
the
Nugent did not come. From, this picture was 1967, I'd say maybe.
Bay City Rollers hair.
Yeah, exactly.
Girl.
Woody.
Woody.
She's Woody.
Yeah, I'm not feeling it.
No,
I'm not feeling that this is Sandy Kane.
No, the nose is different.
Yeah, the nose is completely different.
yeah, but she got punched a lot.
She did.
Oh, well,
Seems
you're
like
saying the years of abuse could have taken its
my favorite
toll?
Sandy Kane story ever.
Sandy.
She claims, Colin, that a trucker raped her, and then they had breakfast.
Yeah, then
together.
they went out to breakfast.
Well, she's probably traumatized.
Stranded at the truck stop, branded a fool.
She said at the time when she told the story something like, I figured what the hell. I'm hungry, he's hungry. So
She's right, though. What are you going to do? Roll with it.
Who is she being interviewed by? Can we hear some of this?
Sure.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
This looks very old.
For me, it's actually boring.
83?
It is. It is boring.
It is very boring.
Boring for you?
Yeah, it's been very boring, and
Oh, so this would have been 4 years
I'm
after
going to
this
say
picture?
something that's very
What happened?
personal.
A nuclear
Any strip
explosion?
people are watching.
What the fuck?
Strip clubs are, the minute a guy walks in, you want to rob him. You know what I mean? It's like, sell this guy a $300 bottle of water, and give him as little as possible, then throw him the hell out the door.
Why? What's your feeling about this guy? I mean, you don't
I'm
have
starting to
any
think it's
respect
her.
for
Look at
the
No
guy.
way. Look at this girl's
really
hair
not-
is all nice
The
and
job is
supple.
rob this guy
She got
and throw him the
keep
hell
her
out.
hair.
You know he has money to spend, and
Yeah,
you know...
if this,
Got a
does he
head
have
of
credit
nussbaum
card,
nose
does he
over
have,
there.
Yes.
That's
whatever?
what these women think.
Oh yeah, I mean,
That's
they,
what I'm saying.
The person we're looking at on the monitor is a monster.
Just say,
Yes,
I
there's
wanna
like a
have sex with
sweet,
that girl. I
innocent
like her
girl
body,
here in this
or-
picture, and then we have
aren't
that.
women like that anyway? Don't they go for men for money? I don't know either. I've been in strip clubs so long, but don't women do that anyway?
She fell in a vat of chemo.
No, I think women are.
I don't have money, so it's not...
Yeah, right. I don't know either, but I think that women are like that
Why is she
anyway.
asking that guy if he's been a strip club? It looks like he
Exactly.
doesn't go into...
What about
Strip
Looks
clubs
like the
anyway.
serial
I
killer.
think really women are really like that.
It is weird to hear her talking normally, though.
And
No,
hopefully
but
they'll
I'm just
be...
saying a lot of women do. I've heard men say that you know, this woman only likes me for my money, or.
And you're saying that's true.
Truthfully, my life has been so messed up working in strip clubs, as far as having a normal relationships with men, that I am not a good person to ask.
What do you mean? Because you work...
Wow, his mic sucks, huh?
No, I am so.
God,
Yeah, where was it recorded?
Chomo.
Huh?
Chomo.
Chomo lesson.
See, look at that. That's a nice close-up right there.
Pause it right there.
Danny posed
Worst
in a
face ever.
perfect,
Yeah.
It's like a political photo.
Although she's squinting a little bit, so you can kind of see the eyes a little, but no.
It's not her.
That cannot possibly be. I would absolutely guarantee that is not Sandy Kane. Look, her face is a lot longer. The distance between the eyes is a shorter distance on old haggy Sandy Kane.
Same nose.
She actually looks like that serial killer herself.
Yeah.
No, the nose is a little off.
She looks like Dee Snider.
Yeah. And the mouth isn't. No, that
It's
is
not her.
fucking her.
Dude, this
Look
girl
at
is
that
about
hair.
23, 25 maybe in this picture that we're holding. And I'm going to guess, let's say it was taken in 72.
Yeah, that ain't it.
It's not her.
Wasn't he taking
That's
pictures
not
in the
Sandy
60s, though, too?
If this was 67 maybe,
Yeah.
and you could say maybe it was 40 years ago, I'd say possible.
Yeah, we need that picture to be about 4 years ago
Yeah.
for it to even be
Yeah.
close.
Yeah, that ain't it.
To even be considered.
No way. No way we'd even consider that.
She should be singing fucking Tears Go By with this haircut.
Everyone's
she
saying
looks
no
like
way.
Leather Tuscadero.
Yeah.
Leather Tuscadero.
I love that.
She does.
Do you think that was cool when she would do that?
Oh, my God. Was
Susie
that the coolest?
Quattro.
Susie Quattro ruled.
Nice. Who's on the hotline? Keith? We got Keith Robinson, who's now 50 minutes late.
And the top.
Hi, Keith.
What happened?
Hey, I'm going to the Lincoln Tunnel right now as we speak.
I knew he was lying the whole time.
How ironic.
Who's...
Carl said you were lying.
You're not there. First of all, your phone wouldn't work in the Lincoln Tunnel.
Yeah, see, there you go. There's the goddamn neighborhood informant again.
I call it the Budinsky Tunnel.
I'm right there.
Where are you? Be honest.
Don't catch me and pull me over. I'll be right there. If you don't catch me,
That's
I'll
true.
call.
Yeah, because you won't hit any traffic going to 6th Avenue and 49th Street at this time. There won't be any Midtown traffic at all in New York. You'll zip right
You
over.
ruined the entire show.
Oh, man.
Shut your trap, Jim. What the hell?
That's your trap.
Well, who's this cupcake? Who's the man? What was the girl? Who looks like who? I just hear stuff on the phone that I don't know what the hell y'all talking about. I want to know. I want to answer.
Sandy Kane, the ex-stripper.
I don't know if it's an ex-stripper.
The disaster.
I think she still
The
does it all
current
the time.
stripper, the naked cowgirl, she goes to South, was one of the girls that serial killer. You read about the serial killer? He was on the dating game and he took a bunch of pictures of girls in New York and L.A. in the 60s. And she's one of the New York girls.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Possible.
She
And
says,
there's a picture of her that looks a spitting image of her right now. She's a little younger.
really? A spitting image. No, not at all.
Well, you're not going to make this show. Just meet us for breakfast somewhere.
I'm in the tunnel now.
You're a liar.
I'm right there. I'm in the tunnel. You can hear it. You can hear tunnel traffic. There's a difference. It's like being in the bathroom. You can tell when someone's in the bathroom.
Beep the horn.
Beep the horn. I'm in the tunnel.
Beep the horn.
Yeah, beep the horn and yell, I got a bomb in the trunk.
I'm telling you, I'm in the tunnel. It's you can hear it. It's just good. I'm there. I'll be there in 3 minutes. 3 minutes, I'm there.
All right.
3 minutes.
9:21.
9:21.
It's 9:21.
We'll give you to 9:30.
I don't see that happening.
9:30. I'll definitely be there by 9:30, but I'm saying 3 to 4 minutes because I'm just falling right in and I'm pushing people out the way. And the traffic is moving really good right now.
But where are you going to park?
A place called a parking spot, Colin.
Yeah, but there are some on 6th Avenue.
Did he say parking spot?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, parking lot. I'm sorry. I said
All
parking
right,
spot.
because the
You
parking.
can't make,
All
I'll be there in a few seconds to talk about Sandy Kane.
All right, we'll see you in a few.
Keith Robinson, everyone, still in traffic.
Unbelievable.
Almost an hour late at this point. You know our intern Sean with his Peace Corps girlfriend? We have
Yes.
we have an update on that if you guys want to go
Yes.
there.
Really?
Yeah, you want to go there?
Let's go there.
We could do it, Sam. Well, Sam's getting some big airtime today because he knows about this as well. We'll do the backstage because Sam went backstage with this. I think this will explain a lot for the people that don't know.
And now, backstage with O&A. Here is Primetime Sam Roberts.
I'm Primetime Sam Roberts. Last week, porn star Mary Carey stopped by the Opie and Anthony show, and we noticed that before her interview, she spent some time in the break room with possibly gay intern Sean. We went to Mary to find out what happened.
So, Mary, we kind of noticed that you went back to get some coffee with our intern, Sean, and you guys were back there for a while. What's going on?
You know, I was giving Sean some relationship and woman advice. And
Woman advice?
I mean, well, no. Advice about women. He had a girlfriend that's cheated on him, you know, 3 different men, a bunch of different times. Then he told me about a time they broke up for a week and she had sex with 2 different guys in that week.
Jesus.
Like, that's already 5 guys. And, I mean, if that's what he knows about, there's got to be many more that he doesn't know about.
Were you surprised that Sean put up with as much as he put up with from his girlfriend?
You know what, I think what he put up with is surprising, but I'm not surprised that he would put up with that because he seems a little bit like the type who, like, the girl could be like, I just had a gangbang, please forgive me. And they'll be like, okay, I love you. I should have had a guy like that when I was growing up. You know, that would have been much easier. The guys I dated would never put up with that, you know?
Yeah, they were men.
Yes, they were men, yes.
In a surprising twist, not only does effeminate and delicate Sean have a girlfriend, but she's been creeping all over town. We confronted Sean about the details.
So, intern Sean, I heard you and Mary Carey were in the break room for a while. What's going on there?
She was telling me stories that I could relate to about heartbreak and being cheated on and having to deal with the ramifications of, like, you know.
Right. She said that your girlfriend may or may not have cheated on you with 5 men.
5? Is that what she said? 5 men?
Yes.
No, it's 3. You know, I'm very...
Gay?
Like, pseudo gay.
I see. Is that kind of a new thing the kids are doing now? Pseudo gay? Is that like bi?
I'm not bi. I care a lot about what I wear and grooming. But some girls like that.
Do they?
Yes.
They like it enough to cheat on you repeatedly? Is this what I'm hearing?
Well, problem with me is that I'm not man enough. And the guy that she cheated on me with has an AK-47 tattoo on his arm.
Okay.
He can't get much manlier than that.
No, Sean, you can't. But to your credit, it would be tough to get less manly than you. What will happen as this backstage drama unfolds? Probably a murder-suicide, but rest assured, Backstage will be there to cover it. I'm Primetime Sam Roberts, and this has been
Backstage with O&A.
And Colin, right behind you is
That's great.
Sean. Sean is right behind you with Sam. So,
Nice to meet you.
what's your first impression of Sean there, Colin?
Yeah, I mean, he's obviously a good-looking kid. He's got dimples. But, the sweater and the wife beater is worn in a certain kind of metrosexual way.
Yeah.
I can't see, I don't know. It's hard to tell, really.
Well, he says he likes girls, and
I believe he likes girls.
His present.
No, he may be one of those guys that like, he likes the girl, and then, maybe you'll kind of get involved on the other end of this thing,
You mean like bi?
Well, I don't know if it's bi, but the girl has to be involved, and then you'll, start playing with the guy, too.
Yeah. Like if the girl's in the kitchen, you and the guy would suck each other's dick.
Yeah. Would that happen?
No.
Any chance?
No chance.
He likes.
Who's this guy with an AK-47 tattoo? That's what I want to know. Why do you have any tattoos? You young kids love the tats.
I'm not.
Oh, he pulled up his sleeve to show a little tat.
What's that
got on there?
say?
It just says,
What does it say?
Ash.
What?
Ash.
Why?
I don't know.
It says more than ash. It's like 11
What
words
is
there.
that? There's like a lot going on there. What does that say?
Come on,
It says
Sean.
cremate
Cremate if found dead?
if found dead.
Oh, my God.
Are
What
you
a
kidding?
ghoul.
You have a label on you?
You have instructions.
This kid was one of those high school goths.
They're a goth kid?
No, I just...
Is that a
Things
tat?
have been really crazy lately.
Is that a tat?
Wait, you got
It's
that
not a
tat?
tat.
You got that recently?
No, this is marker. This is
But
marker.
you're writing
it's a
it on
marker.
there. Are you having suicidal thoughts?
Sean, you've got to get past that. Come on.
I'm struggling.
Why?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Now, why? Over the relationship?
Yeah. I would
Oh, my
say so.
God. Why now?
This just got real serious.
Oh,
Why were you humiliated that she cheated on you?
This is the Peace Corps girl that you were talking about that was going to leave
Well-
you for about a year?
Let me define that. It wasn't cheating.
Okay.
Well, now, how is it not cheating if
If we
she's...
both agreed
It's an open relationship.
That she would have sex and you wouldn't.
Let him
For-
talk. Let him talk.
for a
Holy
month,
shit.
no one, we would be broken up, right?
Right.
And she did these things during that month. And then we got back together afterwards. And I've been finding out little by little what she did in that time.
Oh, shit.
And it's just been killing me.
How about some details? What has she been... What was
What's
she
she doing that month?
That is like killing you.
More importantly, what color were they?
Yeah. Were they white?
No, they were white.
Okay.
Why would you agree to break up for a month and allow her to
Why
do
would you agree to be white and have an AK-47 tattoo? I figured that guy was surely...
He's Asian.
All right.
Wow. Fuck.
At least you know she wasn't going for dick size.
This is the guy who set off everything that's going on right now.
Really?
God. November. I guess we were having a lot of problems. We broke up, and the first thing happened with him.
And what was that?
She had sex.
Relations.
She has sex. Did she get into any details about that, or?
We're saying she had relations. Is that right, Boom?
That her defense is that, instead of like torturing herself, like, the usual means of like cutting,
Right.
taking too many pills,
Right.
that was her avenue of expressing her depression.
Was having sex?
She went the bamboo route.
Well, she said she just lied down and he did whatever.
Wow. And that's
So-
like killing you. You can't get that image out of your head.
And this guy goes to my school and I'm friends with him.
Oh, no. The friend.
You go to MIT?
No, I go to Marymount.
So you're friends with this
They have
guy.
Asian kids at Marymount now? Oh, what's the world coming to?
So wait, so you're friends with this guy. Has he addressed it?
What's that?
Has he addressed it to you?
The day after it happened, we were just normal, sitting in class together.
Why? Does he know you know?
He knows I know.
So why won't you say anything to him?
What's he going to
I'm
say?
too much of a pussy to...
What's he going to say?
Oh, my God.
I'm
So what happened? She had sex with this guy, and now you think that she liked him better than you?
She claims that he's just a pig who took advantage of her.
Well, it is the year of the pig.
Did she, and she... But isn't that what she was kind of looking for?
I guess, but she realized that that's not it.
Now, what about guy number 2?
And this kid's a handsome guy, by the way, fans.
Jesus. Fans. What a fucking Colin rule.
All right, so guy number 2 is
guy number 2.
That was November.
Wait, is there anything more there before we move on?
A week before my birthday.
And this kid has an AK-47 tattoo? So he's a little bit of like an Asian gangster type, huh?
He had some kind of crazy backstory where he's like a drug runner. He's 29. And
Jesus, and he's going to Marymount and he calls himself an Asian? Most of them have 5 PhDs by then.
True.
He's the dumbest Asian I ever heard of. He must be Korean.
And Sean, just in case you thought about the Asian stereotype, Danny's helping you out and making sure you see a lot of Asian guys with huge penises.
All Danny has been pulling up
Holy
online
Christ.
are Asian guys with giant cocks.
This a big cock.
So you feel very hurt, obviously. that
This
she
a
betrayed
large
you?
cock.
Yeah.
I just feel awful.
What are you
Really?
picturing the
Does
fact
it
that you
turn you
never-
on at all, though? The
Those
idea of her
pictures?
No.
No, just
Her
like...
being with the guy.
Yeah, knowing that she's been taking a
The
lot of...
pictures turn us all on.
Yeah.
No, it eats me up pretty bad.
So you're broken up.
Now,
Well, no, so that's the one.
yeah.
And then
What
what
about
happened?
Guy number
the
2.
month of
Where did
this-
guy number 2
The
come
month of them being broken
the month
broken
of
up.
December,
Right.
we were broken up,
Okay.
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
We live in an apartment by January. I didn't know anything that happened in December.
Oof. December was a rough month.
I learned about these 2 other things 3 weeks ago.
Oh, boy.
So
And what were the 2 other things?
Oh, let's put it this way. It
she
involved the float and Canal Street. But anyway,
What? All right, she...
was with 2 other guys.
2 other guys. At the same time?
No, not at the same time.
All right. I'm just...
Separate
don't sound-
occasions.
Separate occasions. And how did she meet these gentlemen?
She's been friends with them for a while.
More friends. Do you know
through
them?
the website East Meets West, it's called. Anyway. Sorry.
Yeah, I knew of them. One of them goes to our school, and the day after it happened, I was walking to school, and there's guy number 1 and guy number 2 outside having a smoke break.
Oh, so they're
Smokers.
chit-chatting.
Comparing
And I had to
notes.
walk past that into school. I just felt like breaking down and just,
It's humiliating because they're probably both looking at you knowing what had happened.
oh yeah.
And how long were you seeing this girl?
2 years. 2 years.
2 years.
And you feel like she just completely disregarded you by doing this with guys at school.
Is there more
She
details
claims
on
it's
these
like-
2 guys?
It was torture for her.
She claims it was like her self-hate that made her do some
Yeah.
degrading thing, which is kind of hot, let's be honest.
That's what I do.
Let's be honest.
There's something about it that's a little bit hot.
Yeah, there's something,
not
if
the
she's
end of the
doing
world.
this to abuse herself and some kind of low self-esteem.
And who are the other guys? Italian?
That's it.
Were they?
3.
But
But the other guys were Italian?
What are the racial makeup of
3 guys,
these
so what's the big deal? 3 guys, she's young, you're young, what's the big deal?
Yeah, you had a month off from the relationship.
Yes.
Are you back together or
But
not?
I didn't get the chance to do
Say.
anything.
That's the problem.
Huh?
But look at you, you're a good-looking rock and roll kind of kid. You should be out there doing this. Get some real tattoos and get out there.
Big dick Asian guy and
Be out there.
go to town.
Bird dogging chicks and banging beaver.
Yeah, what are you doing?
So she, we broke up a second time,
Oh, no.
because she revealed these things to me.
Yeah.
She said she can't live with herself, like in this relationship. She went away to Texas,
Texas.
Oh, boy,
What
Texas.
happened in Texas?
her sister's graduation.
Everything's
Yeah.
big in Texas. What happened?
So she went to Texas, her sister's graduation. What
She
happened?
gave me some time to think about things,
Yeah.
and piece by piece, I've been telling Sam and
But what did her sister say when she went to Texas? What did they want to do in Texas?
They have a bunch of boys lined up for her, and
Oh shit!
Because her sister's like a whore.
What the fuck is with her sister?
Is her sister hot?
What's with her sister
hot,
fucking trying to fuck you over like that?
I don't know. I really don't know.
What would you say to her if you could? What would you want to say to her?
Yeah.
I want to know what happened in Texas.
Open and
first.
honest.
If she was here,
What would I
if
say
you were
to her?
holding her arms down like this, you were on top of her, would you say to her, you were a little bad girl in Texas, weren't you?
No, it's not like that.
Would you want to tell her how much she hurt you by doing that?
My ex has shown so much remorse for what has happened.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm at the same time wanting to date around.
Yeah.
These two conflicting...
They're not conflicting. All you do is tell her, listen, you cheated on me. Now the only way you can make it up to me is set me up with a couple of girls.
Yeah. Colin's talking.
It's
Right?
not cheating, though. She
Well,
was
whatever. I'm just
justified.
saying.
Hold on.
I'm
What
not
happened in
just
Texas?
semantics.
Why are you guys don't want to know what happened in Texas?
Holy Christ, what's going on over there?
What happened in Texas? Oh, sorry, Dan.
Yes,
I'm not entirely sure. I don't think anything happened.
Oh, you just...
Well, you'll find out in a couple months. What'll
If
happen?
she gains the courage to tell me.
Yeah.
But when she tells you to get kind of excited or no? You get repulsed and excited?
Repulsed. I can't deal with the three
Revolts?
things that...
The three things that happened.
Right.
Yeah.
You can't deal with the thought of her doing like that kind of stuff.
What's that? Oh, yeah.
Does she, but does she do that to you? Did she?
I would think that the occasions she was just lying down and the guy got to do whatever he wanted.
Well, what if that's what he wanted?
Yeah.
I think Sean secretly gets off on this.
Yeah, I think so too.
Tell them what she said when she guys, before you broke up, when she decided she needed to be celibate.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
boy.
wants to take an oath of celibacy or whatever.
Celibacy?
Wow.
Oath of
It's too weird. You gotta get out of that one.
Well, so she fucks, and then
She
comes
fucked.
back and says,
You got to do it like dice, please.
yeah. So she fucks these guys. All right? So she's a filthy animal.
Hey, Keith. Keith Robinson entering the studio.
Oh my God!
Keith,
There he is. Wow.
Wait a minute.
That's pretty
Keith, we-
fast.
Wait, let's get some black advice on this.
Yeah,
What's
Keith,
that?
we have moved on from the Sandy Kane thing. We're talking to Sean, the intern here. Had a girlfriend. They decided to take a month off, and the girlfriend banged a lot of Asians.
Well, one Asian.
Oh, one Asian.
One Asian
then
is a lot of Asians.
Yeah.
Oh, it's only one Asian?
Only one.
One Asian, one Italian?
Two white guys.
And two white guys. Okay. And now he's writing on himself that he's suicidal. And
He's feeling like he doesn't know what to do with the relationship.
yeah.
Now she's
You
down in
broke up
Texas.
with her. What do you want?
She broke up with me.
Oh, she broke up to sleep with the Asians?
She wants to take a...
Maybe you should be like the brothers. These guys don't care. The women cheat, the guys cheat. I swear to God.
What
They
the
don't
hell?
take it.
You saying the whole black
They don't
population
take
cheats?
The guys are on the DL.
They don't take it personally.
All kinds of chicks
But they
on.
don't take it personally.
No.
No, I did take it. I had this girl. Well, her name was Tina. I ain't got to say her last name. And it's the same thing. We broke up, and she came. She's like, "Oh, I miss you so much." You know, I was celibate. Nothing happened. And I look, her garbage can was filled with different condoms. It was but I didn't ask exactly the breakdown of who she was sleeping with. Hey,
No.
was there an Asian guy in there?
Sean needs to know. So then she tells about all the guys she slept with in that month.
She slept with at least three guys, and then what happened in Texas?
Yeah, what happened in Texas?
Holy Christ, this looks like Sean.
Yes. The Sandy Kane picture is now Sean. What happened in Texas?
I don't know. She hasn't
You don't
said,
know? She hasn't said, but
anything.
you suspect that there was some more sexual activity
More horseplay.
in Texas? Some more horseplay.
Are you,
I don't
guys?
think she'd stoop that low.
Really? To go out with a
Slept with an
Texan?
Asian guy, man.
Because she said she's taking the vow of celibacy.
Yeah?
She went down to South Padre Island to find herself.
yeah.
So now you guys are back together, but you're not having sex because she's doing the celibate thing.
We're not back together.
They're just living together.
We're living together.
My God, how uncomfortable
But
is
meanwhile,
that?
he's looking to fool around too, he admits. Don't you think you should make the girl, as penance, turn him on to a couple of girls?
That would be... You should do
Well,
that,
I've already had a girl.
What?
Oh,
You did.
breaking news.
Now, how did that
This
work
is,
out?
The work
Sam?
of Sam and Troy.
How did that work?
Well, Sam looks evil. I like Sam. Sam is that evil.
Yeah,
about
Sam
him.
is evil.
You're not
Sam
that evil,
betrayed his
man.
mentor.
You know
Yes,
what?
he did.
The fact that
Sam
you
is
have...
Anakin, young Anakin Skywalker.
He's
and
trying to bring
scorches fucking the
Sam is
Emperor.
evil as hell. Now, let me ask you this. When you had sex with a girl, how hard was it to get your skinny jeans off?
Hey, this kid looks like he may be packing quite a wallop there, too.
Why are you looking at his crotch?
I'm trying to figure out the whole picture.
So now you had
The
a
whole
girl.
picture.
You had a girl.
Troy and me have been working on him for a while. How to, just be a man.
Yeah.
Just get a chick.
Man up, right?
Obviously, it's worked.
Act like a man.
Yeah.
It's a
What's the
work
matter
in
with you?
progress.
Yeah.
So how did it happen? Like, you got to explain. Who is this girl?
Yeah, who is this girl?
Who is this girl?
And where are you
Well,
at
we
with
just
this
set up
girl?
a date.
Okay.
We came here to see Special Delivery.
That's a hell of a date.
Well, I told him, I made him
Jesus, Sam.
Facebook this girl that he said he liked. So
Poker.
Troy and me were literally standing over him and telling him what to write to her and say, write this, write that. And finally he wrote to her. He got her up here. We told him, come up here, just sit down and watch the show and we'll make you look like $1 million. We did. We told the girl he was better than every other intern, blah, 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 blah.
He's the best intern.
Yeah, that's what we said.
That gets the girls going.
Yeah. They're like, what was his delivery time on the coffee yesterday?
A new record,
So what
I
happened?
believe.
So what happened?
Colin.
The girl was into it?
The girl loved it. She was moving closer to him while he was sitting on the couch.
What's the girl? How did the girl look?
And did you fuck her up here?
No, we went back to our apartment and I slept over.
Did you have sexual
hook 'em up.
intercourse with her?
Not yet.
Not yet.
But we did other things.
He cupped the breast.
All right.
Oh, wow.
So
That's
is that
good.
nice?
In the fifth grade.
I told you about my friend that him and his girlfriend lived together and they broke up. And they were still living in the same apartment. And she went out one night and came home at 4 in the morning. He was drunk. He goes, "Did you fuck him?" And she goes, "No, everything but."
Oh no.
And
so much worse.
she,
No names.
no names, found out.
Your girlfriend, your ex-girlfriend,
Your
that
ex.
you live with.
So what did she
Found
find out?
Yeah, how'd she find out?
She hacked into my Facebook.
She hacked it.
And
I
how
guess
did she
guess
find
the-
out that? Would
she
you
guessed the
post
password.
I'm fucking a girl on your Facebook?
That's a violation.
And she had a meltdown. 'Cause
But how did she find out on
Well,
your Facebook?
good. She good.
We
Now
live-
she knows how it feels.
The
We live
messages.
together.
Now
She
this-
shares my laptop. She goes on. She knows all the passwords on there. She went onto my Facebook. She saw a message, and she just started tearing up the place. She
You know,
locked herself in the bathroom, threatened her life,
This is
passed
dramatic.
out, and eventually her sister had to come and take her away.
Why would you want this crazy bitch?
Because they love this dramatic relationship.
Yeah,
He keeps them excited.
It's like a horror movie. He hears noise in the basement, but he goes down there anyway. You know?
Yeah.
She's
What
crazy.
are you doing? This is a crazy broad. You gotta dump the fucking shit out of her and never see her or talk to her again.
He's not going to do
Can't.
that. He loves
Why
it.
can't
I
you?
can't.
Why?
I just can't.
How insignificant this chick is going to be to you in a few years. Do you realize you're going to kick yourself in the fucking ass going, I could have been out just fucking, and meanwhile I'm wallowing in self-pity. There are girls that I remember thinking, oh my God, I'm devastated that this chick left. And now, I don't even know their fucking names.
This is a girl that's good for you because she's going to turn you from mild-mannered Peter Parker to the Ghost Rider. You're going to stop this
Spider-Man.
bullshit. Yeah, you're going, but he's going to stop this whole. Watch the next time.
Yeah.
You'll learn. After she smashes you a couple more times, you'll get it.
Look at the picture.
5 more Asian guys and a Mexican at the door.
Fucking Danny's pulling up crying emo guy pictures. Holy shit. Oh, classic. Danny can find some great pics, man.
Keith, you think this guy's a man?
No,
He's
no.
kind of-
He's Colin knows this. I hate men in skinny jeans anyway. They bug the hell out of me.
Yeah.
If you got to point your toes and put your damn jeans on, you're out of pocket.
He hates skinny jeans. He actually hated me off my skinny jeans. I had a pair. I was really like a hipster, like the youngsters. And this son of a bitch hated me right out of them.
You want him to take off his skinny jeans?
I take the
All right,
skinny
take the skinny
jeans
jeans
are
off.
annoying
Please,
the hell
so we
out
can
of me.
continue.
I think you're doing good. I think you and this girl have a sick relationship that you're enjoying together.
Yeah, I
This could
think
be
so,
one of
too.
those. Yeah, it could be like a Sid and Nancy thing or something.
No, they don't enjoy it. They don't. She's got a crazy girl.
No,
That's what it
they're
is.
like
She's
Angelina
manipulating this
Jolie
kid.
and her brother.
She's manipulating. I know what she's
Sean,
doing.
tell him how much happier you were when you were with the other girl on Saturday.
I was, it was like an escape.
You can act like a man. What's the matter with you?
Sean
It
is
was an
nervous
escape.
as hell.
Okay, faggot. What's
Is it
next?
escape?
She's pulling me back in.
She was the greatest piece of ass I ever had.
You
And I've had them all over
I
the
get
world.
out, she pulls me back in.
Wait, now we got to read what you wrote on your arm. See, now that we've gotten
Yeah, what does it
into
say?
For real.
It just
show
says- it
Colin.
says-
Show Colin.
Cremate ash. That's what it says.
Really?
Cremate ash. What does that mean, though? Like, what do you? But if you cremate, it's ash. So why'd you add ash?
I'd really like to be cremated.
Yeah.
Right now?
Like
Well-
right now.
I'll volunteer.
No.
Wow.
When is the
I'm just struggling with these.
When is the murder suicide going?
Well,
down?
they played Joy Division in the background. I'd like to usually be delivered by a priest wearing white makeup.
Why would you even
Robert Smith's hair.
consider ending your life because of this girl?
Yeah, you get all kinds of shit
Like-
going on with
like,
these girls.
come on.
You're a little player. That's the problem. You're pretending not to be a player, but you're a fucking player.
You know what happened? Troy brought him out, who works here. He brought him out on Friday before the Saturday, and he said that Sean was a complete pussy magnet.
Exactly.
He said
That's
that
what I'm
Sean
saying.
had his phone taken. Some girl took Sean's phone out of his hand and put her number
That'll
in.
happen. You can tell. Yeah. He's got that
He
look.
got that
People
look.
fucking run up to him.
He
But,
looks like fucking what's his face from Twilight, Robin Pattinson.
but he can't fucking play the game, though.
He does play the game. He's playing us right now.
You think? I don't
No,
think
he's
so.
not. No,
This
he's
kid's getting
not.
laid all
This
over the
kid's
goddamn
nervous.
He's
world.
heartbroken.
God, I'm surprised at you.
You
This
can tell.
guy's heartbroken. He's nervous as hell.
Girls don't like pussies, and they like the.
But he's sensitive.
Why do you think your
He's
chick?
a shy guy.
Why do you think your
He's not
ex-girlfriend
shy.
was
He's like Twilight.
fucking a guy with an AK-47 tattoo?
Oh.
Because he's probably a badass
I love
motherfucker.
you, and you're my tattoo.
No. This guy's nervous. He's very nervous, and girls like they think like Colin's thinking. No, there's more to him, and they unfold it as nothing.
And
it's just a frightened kid. Yeah,
He's not just a frightened kid.
Petrified.
yeah. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this guy. Nothing.
Yeah.
This kid's a pussy magnet. You can tell.
But he doesn't know that.
But just looks wise.
Not just looks
This
wise.
kid is a priest magnet. I mean, pussy magnet.
I think Sean needs a good cry. He's got to get this emotion out. You want to cry for us, Sean?
I think
I've been crying all day.
Really?
And first
I
of all,
nearly
how
broke
about
down,
the fact? How about the fact?
Danny's making these disgusted
Can I break,
faces.
wait, what makes
Can
you
I make
cry? What
something
makes
else?
him cry, though? Let's find out, Colin.
Okay.
What makes you cry?
But there's another suspicious thing we got to bring up.
Okay.
Yeah.
The real shy, withdrawn guy doesn't go up to the porn star and go, "Hey, I want to talk about my relationships." He was probably trying to get blown from her.
No.
No, Colin.
I think he was
saying how?
You're usually good
He
on
is
this, but
so-
you're
That was set up.
Nah,
Colin.
Yeah,
she's
he
a
was set up for
filthy
that.
fucking whore. He wants the sweet girl,
What
but now
happened with you and Mary
she's
Kay?
a hoe.
Mary Carey was hitting on him. That's what happened. That's why they started to. Why were they
Yeah.
talking?
He was.
Mary
He'll
Carey
talk
said
to anybody.
She said it was 5 guys, by the way.
Yeah,
I heard that piece.
He'll talk to anybody about his relationships.
But Mary Carey would not talk to any. If some ugly guy goes, "Hey, Mary, I'm really upset about my girlfriend," she'd be like, "Okay, I gotta go. Bye." She sat there and talked to this kid for 20 minutes. She would probably
Well,
like.
He's
she
a
probably
good-looking
wanted
kid.
to-
He's a
Very
good-looking kid. He's,
She's
you
trying
know.
to set me up with her friend.
Oh.
What the fuck are you doing?
What are you doing?
He's blowing it.
You fucking, you know the work that that guys like me have to go through to get. You fucking.
You got a point.
You know something?
Listen,
And I gotta sit there and listen to this guy talk about how porn stars want to hook him up and shit like that. If I
got
didn't
a
have a
point.
radio career, I'd be fucking jerking off every night.
He's got a point. You should have a little
damn it.
gratitude.
Yeah.
God bless you with this, you know.
Fuckwad.
Oh, he's like, oh, poor me. Shut
Colin,
your mouth.
Colin, would you like him to apologize for being good looking and having
Well, not
girls?
apologize, but I do think he needs to have a little more
Grabbing the
gratitude.
phone out of his hand and put their fucking number in it.
That happens to you, Ann, right?
And I
Yeah,
want
they
to say
grab the
something.
phone out of my hand and throw it against the wall. that's what I get. Yo, get out of here.
Sean, what makes you cry? You were getting into it a little bit. You've been crying all day. What's making you?
Butterflies, kittens.
What makes you cry?
Like last night.
The breakup of New Order.
Relive what happened last night.
Yeah,
where,
what happened
where you broke down
last night?
What happened? Relive it.
Come on, let us.
Let's go back to
We
last
were
night.
at the park last night.
Ah.
and
Who's we?
He's pissing me off
me and
already.
the girl.
Another. He's with a girl last night, too?
Girl, right?
The ex.
Oh, the ex.
Oh, all right, with the ex at
What
a park.
park?
Carl Schultz Park.
Oh, on the Upper East Side. Lovely.
That's
Down
right.
by the mayor's mansion.
Really? You know this shit, Colin?
Yeah, it's a stupid pork. Go ahead.
Colin Cruz is there. He knows about midnight. He has those same dumb sunglasses on.
Why at midnight? Yeah.
He cruises.
Fuck. Colin, where the fuck have you been? We need you on this show. So being a fucking
So
stranger.
you're in the park. You're with your ex.
Yeah, relive it. Relive
What
it.
happens?
I expect tears now.
Give us some detail.
Yes. There you go. Everyone hurts.
There you go.
Very good. Good
Colin,
choice.
you know what? Colin's right about this kid. I'm watching him. He's a little actor.
Yeah,
I'm
he is.
watching this kid.
No, don't put that on. Put on The
Wow.
Cure. He likes that kind of shit.
What sad song do you like, Sean?
Radiohead.
Not Radiohead. Joy Division.
Yeah, there's a Joy Division.
He does like Joy Division.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah, we talked about Joy
Hits
Division
us right
before.
on the nose, man.
Which one you like? I only know Shadow Play.
Probably
Disorder.
no. What's that?
Yes, that one's good.
But start.
Yeah, what's that song?
Danny's
It's like kind of like funeral music.
Oh, really?
Cut the
You mean
shit.
everything they ever had?
You right, Colin? Damn it, you were right. This kid is a phony.
He's a goddamn player.
He likes Joy Division, but he can't name a fucking song.
He bangs them all.
All right, take us back to the moment yesterday.
Yeah, take us to the
And then
moment.
We'll decide.
That's a good idea.
Come on. Take us to the moment. You're
If
in
you're
the
not
park.
crying, then-
Excuse me, one last request.
Yeah.
Can Sam stand in for the girl?
Yeah, you can do that.
Because they're walking through the park. You want it to be the moment.
If you need to, I will.
Moment.
Well, Sam has been known to kiss a guy or two, so this is perfect.
3, and that was extenuating circumstances.
Sam has kissed
Anyway,
3 guys.
So you're in the park.
Yeah,
So and Skinny Jeans.
and he sucked on a strap-on once. Just, you know.
that was once, and that was for something you wanted to see.
Exactly. That's how he justifies it.
I don't care who wants to see it. I'm not sucking a strap on. God can say, hey, just do this and you're in. Nah.
Keith bringing some normalcy to the room. All right, go ahead, Sean.
You're
Walk
in the
us through this
park.
park thing.
You're in the
It's
park.
the Eternal. The Eternal by Joy Division.
Colin Quinn is walking
Eternal.
past.
The eternal.
Rattling his keys.
I'm driving past in leather pants.
You need some company?
I have like a fake handlebar mustache.
Your kids look a little lonely.
Fucking Colin.
All right, go ahead, Sean. We got the music and everything now. We're in.
I knock on the door.
Relive
and
this
she
shit.
opens, and she's like, "I really got to talk to you. I really got to get some things off my chest." So we go down to the park.
I'm sorry.
We got to go down to the park and talk. And she just basically says the worst things that I could ever hear.
Like what? Like what? Go ahead.
I don't know if I'll never get another chance to say this, but I really love you and I want to be with you, and you're the only one that I want. If you don't be with me, then this is it for me, pretty much.
She said that.
Yeah, like
All right.
you are the most amazing person I've ever met.
But okay.
And
continue.
she was basically on her knees, just
yeah,
begging
like she was.
begging
Right.
for forgiveness, and she was just losing it, crying, and
Sad.
you know what that does? Like seeing that.
But as she's doing that, you're just picturing a naked Asian standing in front of her as she's on her knee.
She's
on her
just showing
knees.
complete remorse for everything that's
Yeah.
happened.
Like what? What? Blowing the Asian guy?
Oh. She's.
You know how much effort it takes to blow an Asian guy?
You got to be dedicated.
We were both just crying. Just
yeah.
sitting in the park crying. at how messed up the situation is.
You kids need a police officer or something? See you crying.
Colin not giving up, just making loops. He's not going to give up on this kid. Just over and over again.
Girl, you can go. Boy, come on.
All right, go ahead, Sean.
Yeah, so here you go.
It's like, give me another chance. Give me another chance. And
She broke up with you, though, right? Yeah. All right. So what did you do?
I just didn't say anything. I just cried it out.
You just kept crying. Were you holding each other as you were crying?
No, I pushed her off of me when she tried to, because it's too hard.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
He knows he shouldn't give her a second chance because he had such a good time with the same girl that he was on the date with.
So what is your
I
conundrum?
want to give her a second chance.
I don't see your conundrum.
What can't you get over?
Yeah, I'm not getting this one.
I don't see your problem.
I can't get over
You're not going back
I
with
would
her.
beat you right now. I just would beat you.
I know, yeah.
He's got a choice to make. It's like one from column A, one from column. All right, better example. Anyway.
Go ahead, Sean. Go ahead.
He just feels guilty about her.
Yeah. He's confusing guilt with love.
I guess Coke Logic knows a thing or two about blowing Asians, because he writes, blowing an Asian guy is like building a ship in a bottle. Holy shit.
Oh, shit.
They know.
Wait, Colin's almost back around for another loop, Ed.
Yeah, I know. Colin's coming back around.
You guys have me on some.
Hello? Kids all right?
And the real cops like, Colin, what are you doing? I'm like, come on, guys, give me a break, fellas.
This looks like a sure thing.
With his fake hand on
They end up trashing me in this goddamn segment.
Again, Sean. Continue, please.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, because you're torn between taking her back or starting a whole new relationship or sexual little phase of your life.
How old is she?
Without
How
her?
old are you?
20, I'm 21.
Oh my God!
She just gave up the Peace Corps to be with me.
That's not a hard thing. Hey, she gave up the Peace Corps.
The thing is, peace was spelled differently. she was in the other Peace Corps.
And is Colin coming around again? That's what I think it's time for another loop.
She gave up the Peace Corps. Oh, shit. She gave up community college to be with me.
Peace Corps. What the fuck is this? 1968? You're shipping off to Nam?
It's part of the story, though, because she was going to leave him for about a year. Last time we talked to Sean.
You know what else I found out?
What?
She wanted to go to the Peace Corps. You know where her mom met her dad?
Peace Corps?
While her mom was away in the Peace Corps.
Shit.
In Asia.
Right. Yes, you want to help the Asians.
Did she give up Asia?
Do you think it's symbolic that she's a Peace Corps? Yeah, she was with a guy with an AK-47 tattoo.
Yeah.
She's conflicted. That's what you like about her.
Very. Should we let Sean, through the radio, talk to this broad? What would you say to her right now for everybody?
Oh, that's good.
That's good.
Oh,
right?
I don't want to talk to her.
No, we want to hear this.
No,
Yeah,
well,
I think Dice should talk to her.
all right.
Yeah.
But hold on. If that's the case, then that's what you say to her. Have an imaginary conversation with her right now.
3 guys shot their goo on you.
Hold on.
And your boyfriend doesn't want you back. You're contaminated.
You got Colin Quinn making another loop.
Here he comes.
Here comes Colin around for another loop.
Yeah, I'm running out of gas, kids.
Make up your mind.
Fuel don't go away. I'll be right back.
Make up your mind. Make up your mind.
Colin's at the self-serve. His mustache is coming off. off. The gas fumes
I'm at the station
working
on
on the glue.
I'm at the station on 96th Street. Mr. Quinn, why are you always here every Tuesday night? You're here. You know how it
You
is.
can't fill up fast enough. You gotta get back into the car. All right, listen, we got Bob Levy on the line. Bob.
Listen to me.
Bobby.
Hey, Sean, the guys on Altitude just called you a fucking fag. Take off your tight jeans and fucking hang yourself. She fucked the United Nations.
Yeah, we don't know why.
Listen to me.
Why do you still have your skinny jeans on? You know it makes Keith very nervous, so take
Yeah.
them off and fucking continue here, please.
Yeah. Jeans. Worried about one woman, please.
And he's only 21, Bob. He has no
I know.
idea how many more women are going to fucking break his heart.
And Colin, too. Have fun, boys.
All right, Bob. Bob Levy.
Bye, Bob.
You can put your bike in the trunk. Drive you home.
You ever see that movie L.I.E.? No, it's fucking glaring.
Yeah?
I see that one.
It's that kind of a guy.
That kind of a guy.
You know. Notice I don't judge him. I don't judge him. I'm like that kind of a guy.
All right, Sean, talk to this broad, please. Do we have another Joy Division? Okay, good.
There we go.
Go ahead, Sean. She's in front of you. She's confronting you. Go ahead.
look at the cartoon. Look what Damien has the cartoon.
Yeah, South Park emo.
Kids.
Yeah.
How do you not think that this is the logical conclusion to what you did?
Wait,
in
can we
December?
stop this for a second? I'm thinking a John Hughes song at this moment.
Oh, really? You're
Little
going to go
John
old
Hughes.
school.
No?
What's that? Chicago?
Yeah. All right, Sean, sorry. That was a dumb idea. Obviously. Keep going.
I really don't know how we're going to cope with it, but we have to be responsible. We can't lower ourselves to making threats against our lives.
Your mother asked me to pick you up. Get in. Drive you home. Emergency at home. Get in the car.
Oh my god. It's the greatest. Could be the greatest image ever.
Colin drives you around.
Colin cruising.
Cruising the farm.
Just not giving up.
No, of course not.
He's got some grade A fucking beef and he's not going to let it go.
No. Tight pants.
All right, go ahead, Sean. Sorry.
I lost my train of thought.
Oh.
Well, she was just saying how you two are in love and you're the only one.
I'm the only one who's proven that.
Step in front of a train of steel. And then burn you, of course. He wants to be cremated. What? Yeah, or something.
You have to.
She felt nothing of these three guys she was with?
She didn't feel anything.
Oh, no, she felt something, all right.
Yeah.
Nobody's more beautiful evil than
Mike,
Sam.
Colin, what?
What, Colin?
Nobody's more beautifully evil than Sam.
Yeah, oh, I know, yes.
Could you cry for us, Sean, please?
He's working
all
on it.
right.
Get some emotion out. Give us a good cry.
You have to watch her
Come on.
pack up her stuff.
Envision the Asian guy whipping his little piece out.
What's your waist to 22? You want to go to the Gap?
How about Forever 21?
Yeah, take it to the mall, Forever 21. Get in the car.
Just tell everyone you're my nephew.
Get 2 pants and some glue for my mustache. It's falling off.
I think it's the worst when she blames herself. That's what gets me.
It's her fault. That's how she feels. That's how you made her feel.
I must have done something wrong though to cause this.
To drive her away like that. What do you think you did?
Cause her to stray from the.
Why would she have sex with
I must
3
have-
guys?
They broke up. She was trying to get that revenge fuck.
But why would she do that? Like, why would she break up with you in the first place? What
He
did
broke
you
up
do
with
wrong?
her.
No,
She wants to fuck around.
Yeah, no, she wants back.
She broke up with him.
But he can't
No.
get
Broke
over
up
what
with
she
who?
did.
She
Original.
broke up with you, right?
What
The
can't she get
breakup
over?
happened because of the Asian guy.
Oh.
God damn that Asian guy.
So she cheated on. She did cheat on you.
Of course, the black guy would say that.
No. She didn't cheat on me.
How did she not cheat on you?
You guys get
if
along
you weren't
ever?
broken up until the Asian guy fucked her.
Monday, we got into a fight on the phone. I hung up the phone. I disconnected it. I deleted my Facebook. I just I didn't go to class that week.
Wow.
I was having real mental, suicidal thoughts.
Oh boy.
And by Thursday, it happened.
By Thursday, she was already sitting on the fucking Asian guy.
Just 3 days.
3 days.
Yeah.
Fucking A, bitches,
gave me
right?
She's 20 years old. What do you expect?
She thought I broke up with her.
So
I
she
didn't say
thought.
anything. I didn't say we're
Obviously,
broken
you're the
up.
only one for her.
She's 20. He's 21. Is that really a time to be fucking, monogamous?
Top Gun from Canada. He's listening to Joy Division. She's fucking the Red Army.
Oh, shit. Oh, man. With the AK-47 tattoos.
And we don't even know what happened in Texas yet. Something obviously happened.
Yeah, next time.
You're going to find that one out the next time she's fucking
Yep.
Next
on
time
a
they
period.
break up, show.
Next time.
It just doesn't matter anymore.
Apparently,
you know?
when you kiss her
Next
goodnight,
time-
she thinks you're breaking up.
Right now,
Hey, wait. Someone is
she's
bringing up.
halfway through South by Southwest. Anyway.
Skip O'Brien is bringing up that I think you used Sylvester Stallone's speech in one of the Rocky movies with the "If you can change, I can change, then maybe we all can change."
He's full of shit, this kid.
Rocky.
I told you this kid's a player.
Are you doing a fucking Rocky speech to her?
No.
Now
Straight
give
from
a
the heart.
sincere speech right now.
There you go,
Straight
Keith.
from the heart.
No, that's bullshit. Even saying straight from the heart is full of shit. Say something right now that we can believe.
That's not a Morrissey album.
And give her some kind of ultimatum.
She's saying that she's in love with you. She needs you to survive.
Could you point on this map where Penn Station is? Just come over to my window. I seem to be lost.
Cruising Colin. Cruising Colin.
Cruising Colin. I hate it, but I just know a great thing. I know a great thing when I hear it.
He keeps putting his glasses on every time you do another one.
I know a mainstay when I see it. That's what hurts the most.
A benchmark.
They'll be hearing
I know a recurring character when I hear it.
They'll be hearing this 5 years from now. You know that, right? All right, go ahead, Sean. We got to wrap this shit up.
Yeah. Look at this. Give us an ending here.
I feel like
ending to this. We'll continue with the show.
I feel like I've just messed up her life.
Her life. So you feel guilty for what you've done to her. Meanwhile, she had sex with 3 guys while you fucking just sat there.
Well, don't forget about Texas.
Pining.
I'm thinking at least 5.
Danny just popped up a picture of Pacino and Cruisin.
I love the hat.
You got one of those captain hats?
One of those fucking YMCA fucking... Oh, God, what is that? Cruisin, Pacino and Cruisin.
Get in here, you
Quinn, Cruisin.
Get in here, you little brat.
Yeah, like assless chaps have to be taken in.
He shows up at his girlfriend's house last night, and she thought this guy slipping a menu under the door.
All right, Sean, come on. Let's wrap this up. You heard Keith.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
She's free to do whatever she wants.
Oh, don't say that to her.
You know what? I heard so. You're not free to do anything.
Most girls would do that within reason, not this one.
She's making me feel like a monster.
Hold on.
What?
Let me tell you something. You might not have heard this, and it's an old saying. If you love something, set it free. If it comes back and it's caked with cum, don't touch it.
Hey, can we call her? Can we get her on the phone?
Absolutely not.
Why, man? We almost had her on the phone once, didn't we?
Chick steak, man.
How about calling the Asian guy? You got the Asian guy's number?
Yeah, what about the Asian guy?
Oh, Jesus.
Let's get on the phone with the Chinaman. Let's talk to the Chinaman. Was he wearing a pointy hat when he fucked us? Oh!
Did he have his Kim Jong-il boots on?
He's just adopted.
He's adopted.
He's adopted.
Are you guys still friends?
No, I don't talk to him.
No.
We talked for a long time after that. We
Call
have
him now.
we have a class. We have classes together.
Can we
so
call him?
I have to see him. I have to see
Hey,
him. all
Ho
the
Chi
time.
Minh, stay off my girl. All right? You hear me? I hear you. Hey, Wang. She's blowing Hop Sing. What the fuck?
Fuck.
He shot his duck sauce on her. It's degrading.
Everyone wants us to talk to her, Sean. Come on. Let's get her on the phone.
Yeah, let's hear this once and for all, man.
Yeah, let's go. We either talk to the
She won't.
Chinaman or the girl.
She wouldn't agree to it in the first place.
Oh.
Yeah, she will.
Why?
She's a whore!
I think she saw the Mary Carey thing that's on YouTube.
Yeah.
And she had a breakdown over that.
So why don't we do this? We call her up. We say we have a relationship therapist in studio. It'll be played by Colin Quinn, and we'll try to work this out for you.
I mean, she's just not gonna. She'll hang up, and I don't know.
She's not going to hang up right away. Just you get her on that phone right now.
Plus, she's working.
Yeah.
She's working right now.
I'm going to drop you off in the hood.
They played Pearl Harbor. He laid down and she blew the shit out of him.
Just call real fast. And,
Come on, Sean. We don't have an ending to whatever we just did for the last hour.
You need my cell phone?
This is good stuff, man. You'll be a star from this.
She's at work right now.
All right, so what?
She's at work? Are you sure? Yeah.
All right, well,
You should work a Chinese restaurant. That would suck, wouldn't it? Oh, she brings the egg rolls out in her mouth.
all right, we should break. We'll try to. I don't know if this is gonna.
This is a work in progress.
It is okay.
This is a continuing storyline.
Oh, of course it is.
I think you get a lot of pussy after this segment.
Yeah,
I think there's a lot of.
let me tell you.
I think
he's
there's some
one of them
girls out there
guys.
that are fucking into this type of thing.
He can just go out
He's like
and
Twilight.
fucking get laid.
You want to give
Yeah,
out your
yeah.
email or something so you get some fucking pussy right in you?
Get some vampire teeth.
You want to give out your
fucking-
Facebook? What do you want to do?
Be great.
You can't find him on Facebook because he's not in the public profile.
I would give out my email, but I'm still on AOL.
Oh, Jesus. What the fuck? The internet training wheels got to come off.
You're basically the last guy there.
And I'm still paying.
I'm still paying. I'm one of those guys.
I just never changed it to welcome, Keith. Keith, you have mail.
Every chat room is just labeled Keith.
Keith's room. Goodbye, Keith.
All right, we're going to break, and I guess we'll figure something out next, so.
Yeah.
Files done, Keith. Very good. Very good.
Files done, Keith.
Very good.
Hey, well.
Jesus.
Holy shit.
Great. I think we got to talk to
Sound
Keith
from
next.
Keith's house. Don't pick the fucking phone up. I'm online.
I'm loyal, damn it. I'm loyal.
Oh, shit, man.
Hey, we got Colin Quinn and Keith Robinson in studio. Colin, are you promoting anything after you just fucking killed for us for the last 2 hours?
Yeah.
3 hours? What are you
I'd like
promoting?
to promote Keith Robinson.
Nice.
First of all, Keith Robinson last night, we were talking about this girl, and he said that she's, he was talking about this girl, he goes, I bet she's no good in bed. And I was thinking how black men have fallen. In the old days, a black dude would take a girl like that and go, I'm going to make her good in bed. Instead, he just gave up immediately. So I'm promoting the return of blackness to Keith Robinson. You have anything to say? You know what I'm talking about last night?
Yeah. What
She
happened?
goes, yeah, that girl's probably no good in bed. And I was like, I never heard a black dude ever say anything like that in the old days. They would be like, yeah, I'm going to turn that girl out. I'm going to teach her.
Turn her out.
Well, you know what? But I'm getting older, Colin. So, of course I give it up. You ever see a girl that you just look at and go, I just don't see it?
But they're hot. But they're hot looking.
But they're hot looking?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think hot looking girl, if I see one, I'm not thinking like she's going to be lousy or anything.
But you know, the brothers, they have different standards, first of all.
Cares?
You know. Well, the way they move their pelvis, like they notice all these little things. It's very, dare I say, primal with them.
You can't tell when a girl is
But they look at girls in a certain way, like, oh, you should tell, like, you know what I mean? Like, they have all kinds
You
of
can't
moves.
tell when a girl is going to be bad in bed. Nobody. Am I crazy?
No, you can tell by a move.
Tell when she's going to be bad in bed just by looking at her.
Just by
not
looking at her.
Not knowing her at all.
You don't have to
but
know.
you know, they don't have that sexuality. I know what he means. I mean,
There's something about them that's just not there.
sometimes they can fool you, but I mean, but they just don't have that, that natural thing, whatever it is. Eye contact or something. There's just a weird thing in their eyes. Like, they're too chummy. They're too, like, if a girl's like, hey, guys, even if she's hot, let's say, she's like, hey, she's joking, kind of masculine, just like kind of like peppy, but like too masculine or something.
Yeah.
Like one of the boys, then you figure she's not that good, man.
I guess.
They have to have a little bit of
I never
that
really
thing
gave it much thought.
Really?
I figure if they're hot,
If some girl's
they're
hot,
fuckable.
and she's like, hey, guys, there's a hot girl
You're
in the
just
show.
interested in the stats.
It's all about
But you know what I mean? But she's like, hey, what's up, fellas?
all about
And she's like, you know what I mean? Like, too, like, but she's hot, but she's kind of like, guys, like,
One of the
jockey.
guys. And what would you think a girl like that would be like in bed? Like, what
I think
would
she
you?
wouldn't be good. I think she'd be like,
what's not good about
Well,
it? Would
like
she
once
just
I was
lay
with-
there? Would she just?
No, doggy style. No, I don't like that.
or
That
just,
hurts.
I was with a
Stop.
girl
Yeah.
once, and like, I spanked her, and she started spanking me back, like, just like a guy, like, whacking me. I was like, like that. They'd be like too, like, roughhousing. They think they're roughhousing during sex.
roughhousing.
Honey, don't you get it, honey?
You just lay there. I'll do the work. You don't know nothing.
Well, they just don't think it's like they're like too into like like laughing away when you haven't said like just kind of like two buddies having sex.
Two pals. Yeah, you want to know you're with a female.
Yeah, the girl kind of has that look like this is wrong, kind of, you know.
Yeah.
A little bit
of that wrong look in their eyes.
Instead of being like,
You know, pal, why don't we go bowling after this?
Hey, we do have Bobo down the hall. This is an action-packed show.
Holy shit.
Bobo's one of our guys.
I
You know Bobo.
saw him outside.
Bobo, I don't know. We decided he's enough of Bobo, and we
Really?
But
We put him on hiatus for a
But now
while.
we're going to give him a chance to come back on the show if he does something. Which
I
is
feel like Chip is kind of a combination of Bobo and David and a lot of other people.
David?
Yeah,
I miss David.
of
I think
course.
Chip is sort of like a compilation of those guys.
of all the
Jewish
And of
David.
course, the part that nobody wants to face, it really is Jim in his purest form. Chip is Jim.
we could do the picture thing though, right?
Jim boiled down to its purest, most
Yes.
concentrated form.
We can't even do the what?
We can't do what?
Chick steak, me.
We can't do what?
You know how we're going to do the picture thing with Bobo?
Look,
Yeah.
do it.
We're not even allowed to do. Why aren't we allowed
Keith
to do
has
that?
never heard
What
of
does
it.
that have to do with
Keith
it?
has never heard. He does Andrew Dice Kelly. Ready?
Wait. You're sitting around, you got your coffee, and then boom, the paper, you're reading, you're having a good time. And that's what life's all about, right? Dude!
Andrew Dice Kelly.
I went fly fishing. It was fantastic. I made my own flies. You sit there, you got your coffee. I just came off the tour with Dane. And then you're fishing. And you catch the fish, boom, you're cooking, you're eating. It's fantastic. What is that smell? Blech, blech, blech. I'm throwing up over here.
Fuck. We can't even do the Bobo thing with the pictures. That's crazy. You're allowed to do that on satellite radio.
I know. What the fuck?
What is the explanation for that?
What is the explanation? He just burst right in. What are you doing? I love how they tell him to just run in, and he does. Bobo's here. Bobo's back. Bobo's back on the
How you doing?
show.
This is gonna feel odd singing happy birthday to myself. Never done this before, but I'm gonna do this.
What?
Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, dear me. Happy birthday to you.
No, not you. It would be me again. You did me. So the last one should be you.
This is
Not
the
should
first
be
time I've
you.
ever
No,
done
I'm
this.
confused.
First time you've ever done this.
I've ever sung Happy Birthday.
Couldn't
to
figure out how to
myself.
rework the birthday song. I say. Why can't we do the fucking picture thing? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, why
You're
can't we
allowed to
do that? Of course we are.
What's the explanation?
Somebody wants to have a discussion with you guys.
I'm not.
Oh, well, not now.
I got.
No, not right now. But I mean, before we do it,
I got
next
a wedding
time.
to go to. I can't.
Is there?
There's no talk.
I would love to know what the
He's
problem
allowed to look at pictures and discuss them.
One of the people who are on the level of people that you will actually talk to wants to have a conversation with you, so they can get a clear idea of what will go on.
Okay.
With pictures?
With pictures.
That's not.
Come on, a clear idea is a recipe for great comedy.
Holy shit! Yeah.
Nothing's funnier than the discussion and clarification. As far as I like, that's a great set.
Just hone that spontaneity.
Dog playing
Oh my God!
What?
He said Snoop Dogg's playing a harp.
It looks like Snoop Dogg. It's a funeral for Dorothy Height. Civil rights heroine, and
Hey,
it looks
guys,
like
I
Snoop
brought
Dogg
me a
is playing.
cake.
All right,
Snoop Dogg
You
and
just
Gil
plow
Scott
over
Heron.
everything. Heron.
Let's see the cake.
Yeah, what's the
Oh,
cake?
it's the birthday cake from Dunkin' Donuts?
Right.
No, actually, it's for Baskin Robbins. You know how they they share the same building, half these locations.
Yeah, it's true.
Didn't Sean fuck you in the ass once?
It is like Chip Chipperson.
Yeah, he did.
Oh yeah.
Colin,
No, he fucked the rubber ass.
Colin, Sean fucked Bobo in the ass once for us.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Bobo?
How could somebody be a sensitive emo and fuck somebody in the ass at the same time?
Bobo, did you get fucked in the ass by Sean?
Technically, yeah. If you count the rubber ass, yeah.
But don't you think it's weird that he's like a sensitive emo, yet he's banging the guy in the ass? You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of contradictory.
I'm trying to keep
It's contradictory.
Wait, give it to Colin, I guess. Colin wants it.
What?
Colin, give it to Colin.
Looks like a loaf of bread.
Oh my God! It's like, yeah.
The fuck is that?
Cake I brought for everyone.
That's very, very nice, Bubba.
I wouldn't eat anything you've
Baskin
handled.
Robbins birthday vlog.
Yeah, it's like a giant turd.
Or football. What is that?
Looks like multi-grain bread.
It really looks like that shitty bread no one buys in the
I think
fucking
it's a
supermarket.
chocolate. I think it's a chocolate. They hardly had much to choose
What is it,
from there.
pumpernickel or
This,
something? Piece of horrible fucking bread.
Pumpernickel.
I bought it at night.
You bought it night.
Last
To me, I
night.
bought it at night. The lights were off.
What
Last
does
night.
that have to do with anything?
It was very last minute.
It's a nice cake, Bubba. Don't let them kid you.
Jeff Goldstein from Queens writes, Bobo is McLovin with Down syndrome.
Yeah, a little bit. I can see that.
I can see that.
So we can't just the picture thing, really?
It was bought. It was bought for me for this show today.
All right, what are you going to do for us right now, Bobo? Right on the spot. What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
Comedy? What do you want to do?
He did comedy last time I was on.
Yeah,
It
he
was pretty
did.
good.
Yeah.
What do you
There's a
want
couple
to
of
do?
knee slappers.
What do you want to do?
He said he was coming up with new characters and stuff and new ideas to get back on the show.
You've had a long time to really sit and think out new characters. Why don't you try out one of your new characters on us?
All right. I was gonna try. Let me think which one I was gonna try.
He was singing a song. He was so excited that he was back.
Oh, really?
Yeah?
What song?
You want to do? Remember when you first got back here and you said you were back?
Same as Ruthless.
Oh, I thought for some
Fucking
reason
ruthless.
one of
Beautiful
my
evil,
friend
Sam.
gave me this suggestion to sing this song.
Oh.
You might know it, but I just thought
Friend?
it.
What?
He's joking.
I thought so.
Oh, but I actually thought this be a good idea.
All right, Colin's falling asleep.
This would fit the whole thing.
It's a great show, and now Colin's falling asleep.
Back! Better than ever. We're back. We've been away
I was in goddamn tunnel traffic for this.
long time. The more things change, the more things stay the same. We're back.
Is that an ice cream cake?
Keep going. Yeah.
We're back.
Can he wear it? Can he wear it as a hat?
It reminds me. It sounds like Dirk Diggler when he was singing in the studio.
The heat will hold you.
Yeah.
The heat will.
It's magic on those tapes. It's magic. Yeah.
You want him to put the cake on his head?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, he could at least.
Could you put the cake on your head and then the Mets hat over the cake?
I think that's the I can't ruin the $30.
$30?
He can't ruin.
That's a $30 cake.
No,
he said he can't.
I was talking about the hat.
He goes, I can't ruin a $30 hat.
Oh.
Well, but who paid for the cake?
The cake probably cost about
I did.
$15 itself.
How much was the cake?
It was It was $22.
$22
Well,
for a
look at all the-
Baskin Robbins ice cream cake?
But look at it. It's got all kinds of delicious, like, side things.
Sure does.
What's it supposed to be, though, Colin?
I think it's supposed to be...
Well, what do you expect?
Isn't that like
you need the
Yule log or
tax for
something?
those Albany idiots limos.
Oh, shit.
Whoa.
Taking on the
Getting a little
politicians.
political over here, Bobo.
Colin loves politics. Give your take on politics, Bobo.
Yeah, what's going on in the state house?
Colin loves this shit.
What's going on?
Give him your take on the politicians. Go ahead.
I always thought during a presidential election that Fox News was being manipulative.
Manipulative?
Okay.
Yeah, I thought every news channel seemed to be manipulative because they seemed to be. It seemed like the whole time it was like a subliminal message to say everybody watching to vote for Obama.
That sounds like Fox News, all right?
As they sitting up to get a cake put on
When they
top
call
of
themselves
it.
fair and
I
balanced.
thought every
Oh,
channel
boy.
was manipulative.
Yeah. What about these politicians? What do you got on them? And the taxes? How many? All the taxes coming out of your pocket there, Bobo.
I think I said this. I pretty
You're
much
eating that?
I pretty much spoke already what that money's going for.
What's that?
That money's going for Patterson's limo.
Oh!
And he probably bumped
Yeah,
it.
why did he drive himself?
He probably bumped his head while trying to enter the limo.
Chip. I mean, Bobo.
and probably the other tax is for his seeing eye dog. Yeah,
I'd
yeah,
rather
exactly.
eat a mucus plug than that cake, by the way. with the fucking nose hairs that Bobo's got.
He spent $22 on it.
I don't
have a
care.
piece of his cake, will you? Make him feel good.
No.
And then
Bobo gives me the creeps.
And then probably the other tax. I think he's kind of blind in his head more than his eyes.
Oh, shit.
Or something.
This kid is tough. He tackles the issues.
Does politics.
Believe me, if he had any sense, I wouldn't be paying $5 for what 2 years ago could be a back and forth ride on the subway.
Wow.
That's right.
You know, you really are.
2 years ago, it was, I think it was actually $4, $4.50.
$4.80.
You're actually hitting all the political hot points there,
Exactly,
Bobo.
but pretty soon I'm not going to be surprised if I see a $10 for 2 ways. It's going to be $10. $5 for I don't know, Patterson's private jet.
Wow. You really are getting on Patterson.
Yeah, well, I think he's just done nothing but fuck up the entire state.
Do you think he's going to win the next election?
I think he knew what he was thinking when he chose not to run for another term.
Oh. What do you think of Cuomo?
Face.
Yeah.
Cuomo looks like a tough guy, all right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You give him a chance, and then you'll...
That guy looks like he's not going to take any prisoners.
No.
What about Bloomberg here in the city? What do you think of him? Mayor.
It's mixed opinions. I think he could spend a little bit more money
On prostitutes. Yeah, you're right.
I mean, the guy's loaded. The guy's loaded.
Right. Yeah.
So I really think that there's a bit more he could save on us on our taxes.
Yeah. Like give his own money?
Yeah, exactly.
He should pay our taxes.
Yeah.
I think he should buy Colin his own cruising park.
Yeah.
It's right near his mansion.
Yeah, it is. It's right there.
That he doesn't use. Right. We've run out of time.
Yeah, unfortunately.
We didn't take a lot of breaks, so we're officially out of time. We're going into Ron and
Well, we
Fist.
ended on a high note with
No cake.
Bobo.
I know. I'm sorry. It kind of fell apart there for you.
What do you
Colin.
mean?
No,
Cake?
sorry. I'm sorry.
Cake and laughter.
I
Come
saw
on.
you falling asleep. I apologize.
We
really apologize.
We laid out a newspaper if you want to do a cake hat.
You gotta do cake hat. You want to do K-Cat?
Yeah, $30 cap.
If we got time.
$30 cap. He has no time for that.
He says he's not going to fucking, waste his $30 fucking... All right, no fucking... All right, let's do K-Cat.
All right.
K-Cat for Bobo's birthday as we end the show here, right? How are we going to do this, Sam?
Well, we'll just have Bobo pick it up with his hands, and then he'll put it on his head, and then he'll put his Mets cap back on.
That's a $30 hat.
$30 Mets cap. I can't put his ice cream on it.
So just grab your Mets hat in one, so it's near you.
Yeah.
That's why Sam's so good, because he's
don't
pitiless.
Put it on.
Don't put it on yet.
He's pitiless.
Okay. He's like, okay, so just let's go on.
Yeah.
No, out of the box. So take it out of the box.
Out of the box.
Think out of the box.
Anyone can make a hat with a cake in the box.
Right. No, get this cardboard out of the way.
Yeah. We want pure cake. Pure cake on your head. There you go.
It's a little frozen.
Stop, you're spilling it.
It's a little frozen, but...
Yeah, it is.
There you go.
All right, there it is. Look, it just peeled off. That looks delicious. All right, put the cake on your head. Push it down. Push it down real hard. Push it down.
You got to push it down so you can walk around.
Push the cake down. Oh, no, you're going to give him a concussion.
And then worried about showing pictures on the show.
Frozen cake on his head. What the fuck, man? Hope he's taking video. There's cake on his head.
Bobo, come here.
Why is there a cake on your head?
Very good.
Can you walk him down to Scott Green's?
He's got very good posture.
All right.
Yeah, it's helping your posture, definitely.
Stay.
There you go.
It's good posture. The
Like
cake
that.
hasn't moved.
Look, there.
Should open a charm school.
If the cake falls down, then you
There he goes. He's walking out with cake on his head.
There he goes.
You did a pretty good job.
With E-Rock following him, there'll be no cake left by the time he gets down the hall.
He did a hell of a gig.
Well, that was fantastic. What a day.
That was good.
We're cutting into Ron and Fezzi's time.
A lot got accomplished today.
It really did. I think, what an educational show today.
Unbelievable.
Really was. It's like, are you kidding? How many? Two?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Two what?
We got more stuff to do.
Two more times for you to tell me to shut up during the commercial break. That killed me. I can't wait to hear that in the background. I'm going to listen to the replay just to hear that in the background.
It was very subtle.
It's like, shut up.
I don't know if a lot of people picked up on it, but we certainly did.
Fucking
What are we promoting? We got to go. For real, we got to go.
For real.
You got anything, Colin?
No.
Just hanging? You do have something. What does he promote?
Oh, my
Of course
show,
he
but
does.
that's not for another month, but...
Oh, all right.
Well, I'm at the Stress Factory.
Yes.
tonight.
Yeah, no shit,
Friday and
Keith.
Saturday.
That's awesome.
At the Stressy.
Oh, I see.
Keith Robinson at the Stress Factory, Vinny's Club down there in New Brunswick, New Jersey. Tonight through Saturday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And Colin's got some stuff coming up. You know what? We'll do it this way. ColinQuinn.com. Go see Colin.
All right.
Good.
All right?
No, let's do it this way. Let's do...
What do you want to do?
Say Rosendale Theater. I'm going May 8th.
Okay. And tickets are show click with an X at the end.
Yeah.
Clicks. Show CLIX.com for tickets.
And then
to
I'm going to do my
Colin.
big show at Bleecker Street Theater all summer.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that the one-man show?
Stand-up. It's a one-man thing.
Wow.
Seinfeld's producing it.
That's awesome.
Wow, Jerry Seinfeld? Oh, look at you.
That's cool.
Repayment for starting his car outside the fucking cellar. You all remember
I had
that
to
one,
run over
Colin?
here. Yeah, because I had to run over here because this dum-dum... Well, I was the only one that told. Nobody even knew. I said, Jerry's
I've
car.
seen you running down the street, stupid.
I was the one who told all of
I
you.
see you pushing it down
And
the
then the
street.
next day,
You started,
they're
drove
in here.
off, and didn't even wave to you.
He just took off.
Nobody
Left him
saw
in
it. I told the whole
exhaust
story.
fumes.
Yeah.
But then the sad part was Anthony actually thought it was like a wheelie. He goes, "What's Colin doing?"
Want to take you all? Bobo is back!
Yay!
Yeah.
Yay!
I think we ought to put him on hiatus for a little while.
Yeah.
No!
You can only have so much of Bobo.
Yeah.
I think 10
That's
minutes
good.
is enough.
All right, Bobo.
Yeah. Nice cake hat.
He had some good political stuff tonight.
He really did.
I think it's a problem is you guys don't miss it. It's just that Chip has kind of tried to usurp what he does.
It really, yeah.
You
Chip
can't have
hat.
both of them.
Yeah,
you can't have Chip and Bobo.
No.
You don't need a new hat.
Oh, he needs a new Mets hat.
Oh, my God.
It's a $30 hat.
It's a $30 hat. And the Mets are doing very well now, right, Bobo?
Yeah.
Okay,
All right, he's
good.
cleaning out his
I didn't want to hear all his sports break.
brand new hat. He's fucking cleaning cake out of it.
God, there's cake all over his
He's
hat.
even worried about his hair.
That's terrible.
We're just horrible human beings. We suck.
Look at Sam puts it on.
We
As
suck.
Colin's pitiless. Sam is pitiless.
Colin doesn't need this shit anymore. He's got Jerry Seinfeld fucking producing his shit.
That's nice.
Sam is pitiless.
Yeah. All right, Keith Robinson's Stress Factory, New Brunswick, New Jersey, tonight, Friday, and Saturday. Go see Keith Robinson. We're out of here, man. Thanks, Colin.
Later.
Thanks, guys.